Sammy?
What are you honking over there?
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Sweet mask.
Oh, fuck. No, I can't believe I made it in time.
Yeah, you made it in time, and I can hear you perfectly.
Nice. I still can't believe Vex. What the fuck? I thought that was Az. I was like, what the what? What the fuck?
Az. Wow.
Az.
I tried to just do Art the Clown, but then somehow I turned into Art the Clown if Art were an e-girl. So here's where we are.
Oh, I just slapped out a mask. You taught me. Wow.
I went and spent 99 cents on this bad boy.
It's a bastard.
It's a black Jason mask, though, so it's very appropriate.
Oh god.
It's super appropriate for Jason.
Honestly, I thought it was a Death Eater mask.
This?
Yeah, when you just because looks like you had like a hood on and.
Oh no, this is headphones. I went all out here. I spent 99 cents and I did nothing else. So, but Vex was gonna put us all to shame, so I figured why try.
Yeah, it's over. Vex #1. I think I got definitely a more high quality mask over here.
I think so too.
But Platoon,
problem is you can't hear. You sound muffled.
Yeah, that's the only problem though. Can you hear me there?
Oh yeah, if you do this and lift your beak up, we can hear you all right.
Yeah, we'll blame the beak.
The entire stream.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Platoon's still looking for his costume, but
bear with me a minute.
He's got a costume.
I'm gonna get changed. My camera's off. I know what you people are like.
Yeah, Vex, you're doing whiteface.
It's okay.
Oh,
it's not easy.
It's just that easy.
I figured the fact that I'm brown just gives me a pass automatically. So.
Someone said, "Oh no, it's diverse Fringy." You guys know Fringy's black, right? Is this a big reveal?
It's a huge reveal. Oh Jesus! You got this, Platoon. Do you guys like Reaper's costume?
I love it. It's so creative. Like I also love that he's doing whiteface this year.
I actually feel bad for him because he was playing Pokemon Yellow and lost 5 hours of work before the stream.
I just got my Thunder badge. Fucking, and then I'm back to just before going to the rock tunnel. So I can't train Pikachu because it's Geodudes in there. And
that absolutely fucking sucks.
Fucking pisses me off. I'm gonna go back and get Charmander. Just pain in the ass. I'm only gonna fucking blow my brains out after the stream.
You can play Pokemon on After Dark if you want.
Just drown the stream out with a fucking theme tune.
Yeah. With that 8-bit music. It does slap though, the music.
Yeah. Brings back memories of hiding as your parents beat each other.
Oh,
you hide under the bed and hopefully none of them find you.
When's the last time you played Smash Brothers?
I've never played Smash Brothers.
Never?
You've never played Smash Brothers? What is wrong with you?
Well, I had real brothers who would smash you.
Oh.
So...
Whoa, hold on. That's not how you use Smash, by the way.
Yeah, that's not...
I played Smash Brothers for the first time in like years this weekend, and I was like, holy shit, there's a reason this is one of the all-time games. Like, it's fucking phenomenal.
Melee specifically though, right? Because like the others, they're okay, but Melee is by far the best one.
Yeah, Smash Brothers Melee is one of the greatest games of all time.
I agree.
At least Brawl keeps some of the elements of Melee that are on point. There's a trillion characters, but it's still super enjoyable. Like Smash to this day is fun as fuck. But Melee was like perfected.
Yeah. Reaper's costume is probably the greatest one out of all of them.
I agree.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even realize he had the middle finger up either.
Yeah, see, he went all out.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da!
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Very nice. Is this just you rolling out of bed, basically? Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is me after like basically 9 p.m. every evening. Just going, dual wielding glasses of wine, biting random people on the neck. It's just a good time.
Oh, fucking goddamn!
Shame him.
So we are reviewing a movie for this. There are no news today. We don't give a fuck about the news. All we care about is Jason X.
Yeah, we thought we could go and talk about Chris Stuckman, Shelby Oaks, but there's a proper horror film to review instead. So, we're doing this one.
Oh wait, now I see it, Platoon. It took so long to load for me for some reason. Yeah, that was good.
I
Yeah,
would
this
say that
movie,
Jason
man.
X's acting is on par with Shelby Oaks, though. Am I the only one who's seen the movie? Shelby
you
I
Oaks?
are.
I can't
I can
steal it.
find it anywhere. Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
find it anywhere. I'm searching.
Did it get a
I
limited
ref-
release? Because I was also wondering. Usually it's up on a Thursday night, but no sites have had it.
No,
so
it
far.
it was in almost 2,000 theaters in
In-
North America. So
There we go. That's why the French are usually the ones that pirate it for me.
I did drop a review of it on my second channel. If anyone wants to know what I thought of it, it wasn't glowing. We'll say that, which is kind of on par with Jason X.
Oh,
But
God,
Jason X doesn't take itself seriously, which
that's the
does
key.
anyone have like a history with this movie besides me?
I did.
I watched it once when I was a kid,
Yeah.
Same.
and that was it. I just thought it was stupid.
It is. It's
No,
fucking ridiculous.
It is very dumb.
I
Definitely
remember
watched it
thinking
more
that
than
at a
once.
time, right? It's always fun when you watch it as a kid and you think, "Oh God, that's awful," and then many years later, decades even, you're told, "Hey, we should definitely do a breakdown of that movie." And I haven't seen it since I was like 5, but yeah, great, let's do it.
I was a huge
me get
Jason
better.
fan as a kid. So when this was in production hell for a long time, and I remember actually being excited about it. And but I was just a little kid, so I didn't really understand that it knew it was stupid. I just knew it was stupid when it came out, and I was very disappointed. But now watching it, I'm like, I don't know. It's just a really bad movie on purpose.
Yeah, I recognize now the camp
Yeah.
that I didn't see when I originally watched it, because I was in a very similar boat. I think Jason was my go-to guy. But yeah, there's this is a special flavor. This is unlike any other Jason movie, I'll say that.
Well,
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know. It's the mix of fucking sci-fi and the fact that it's Jason. I'm sure got a lot of people to check it out anyway. And it seems like it's self-aware from the beginning when you consider a lot of the lines. It's a completely nonsense movie, but it's basically just trying to appeal to those people who have a big interest in those two things, horror and sci-fi, and just trying to just have like a fun movie. It's
When you
different than like
say-
watching.
When you say the idea of like Jason but sci-fi attracted lots of people who wanted to check it out, the movie cost $15 million and it made $17 million. So I don't
Right.
think it attracted that many people despite its premise.
Well, it's definitely got like a cult classic following to it. I'm not sure, like you said, probably didn't make money, right? But
Well, because it's
I-
so absurd.
what I'm trying to say is basically, I'm glad this movie exists, even though it's nonsense. Because when you don't take yourself seriously, it's a little bit easier to sit there and enjoy it compared to something like Alien Earth, that I would argue is like even more nonsensical than this fucking movie, while still trying to take itself super seriously. It's a
Yeah.
much more frustrating viewing experience. So I was watching this thinking this is garbage, but there's like character arcs here that are better than Alien Earth. There's motivations here that are better. There's actual use of their science and tech that makes sense within a stupid movie. So like I had fun watching it, even though it was ridiculous. And some of those first kills, especially the early ones, were badass. So
Yeah,
About
it's
midway
really,
through-
it's a mixed
sorry.
bag of kills because it's like some of the kills are super inspired, and then some are just very boring and off-screen deaths. But man, the ones that are on screen are really creative.
yeah,
Yeah, like the liquid nitrogen is probably
Yeah.
the best.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
that's the
Yeah.
highlight. It's almost a shame they did it so early because it's like it's all downhill from there pretty much.
Yeah, like the woman who flies through the hole in the spaceship, it just cuts away and you just see some meat in the grate.
Yeah.
It's you get cheaped out there.
You see some deli meat on the grate, like you don't even get a proper idea of what happened to her. When
Yeah.
at least nowadays they would have did that properly.
Yeah, but you have a terrible CGI. We were saying this before. It's like it's something interesting about having an actual set that people move through, rather than just a shitty green screen. It makes the world feel way more alive in this, and it's actually more engaging than just everyone like the Mandalorian. Everyone's in that room and they can't move, and you can tell they can't move.
Yeah, how are you gonna get motivated for a great performance when you're just looking at green and bullshit compared to being on a fantastic set? Like
Mhm.
Ian McKellen's comments on working on Lord of the Rings versus working on The Hobbit. Like that's such a great example of that.
Absolutely.
Didn't he cry?
Yeah, I know he was like freaking out.
Imagine that you made Gandalf cry.
It's sin.
Well, fuck it. Shall we get going through the movie then?
How long has Vex had a
Sure.
hand up for?
Oh,
I
sorry,
just
what?
noticed. Problem is, right, because you're doing whiteface and your background is light, I just noticed that your hand is up. So
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, it's
Chat would like Brooks to take the mask off. That's all, because it's hard to hear him.
you tilt it, put it on the top of your head.
Ooh. All right, I'll try something. Go ahead, start it up.
all right. He'll be RB.
Oh, he said
Alright,
start it up.
Start
All
the
right, I'll
movie.
start it up. All right. So
Does
these
this tie
credits, I
into
didn't
number
really
9?
understand what is actually going on because it looks so. The movie before this was Jason Goes to Hell, and so a lot of it, like in this opening CGI credit sequence, looks like it's supposed to be inside of his brain, and it looks like hell itself. And I was always wondering if this is supposed to be like a continuation from that film, where it's like, yeah, he was supposed to go there, but we needed another sequel, so we decided to send him to space. The exact opposite.
they got it's kind of a fateful sequence, right? Because they got David Cronenberg's VFX guy in to do this opening sequence. But as a condition of him doing the opening sequence, Cronenberg insisted on being in the movie. So I don't know if it's meant to be a tie-in. I think it's just supposed to be like Cronenbergian horror to give the film like a look as it goes in, and then you end up saddled with a director as part of your cast, which is interesting.
Yeah, and I recognized that I recognized him even when I was a kid. That it was like a big deal. He was in this movie. Yeah, it was like he just wanted to be in it so he could be murdered, which is an honor to be killed by
Yeah.
Jason.
He also
Yeah.
rewrote all of his lines, apparently.
Oh, really?
Well, he didn't
all
do
of
a good
them.
job.
No, well, no, but there's one that comes up in a bit where he says, "I don't want it cold, I want it wet," or something. And he's like,
He says I don't want him frozen. I want him soft.
Yep,
But
that
we'll get to
was
that.
Yeah.
a Cronenberg line. He wrote that. He preferred it over what was in the script originally, and
Yeah.
that's what we got. It makes the film so much
I
better.
actually laughed out loud at that line. It's a weird thing to say.
I know
about
it's such a
yours.
weird thing to say. So this is Jason's one good eye watching him be, I don't know, like experimented on in some way or being prepped for a cryo freeze. Oh yes, and the fantastic Kane Hodder in his last appearance as Jason, he actually played Jason in parts 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then got yeeted for Jason, Freddy versus Jason, unfortunately. And there was
Yeah.
huge fan outcry at the time, including from me, because I thought he was, the quintessential Jason.
Did he say why he retired from the role?
He didn't retire. He
No, he
wanted
got
to play him,
out.
but the director of Freddy versus Jason, Ronnie Yu, wanted a towering, huge Jason. So he got Ken Kersinger to star as Jason instead.
Gotcha.
Mhm. A little factoid for you.
Yeah, he was
Holy-
pissed about that.
Remember
He's
when
really amazed.
remember when movies actually had opening credits like this?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sean S. Cunningham, he's been with the franchise since the first movie. And it only took one person to write this monstrosity.
Oh, really? Because this totally feels like a film by committee.
I know.
But it was even pitched as just like a, well, what the fuck else are we supposed to do story. I think he took it to the
Yep.
studio because like Freddy versus Jason was in development hell all the way through this period, and the studio said we need to keep interest in the character alive, make us a movie. So Mr. Farmer says, well, we could take him to space. What else could we do? That's kind of it. We've done everything else, and they said, do it. We'll spend $15 million, go to space with Jason, and that's where the movie came from. Very much just a fuck it. That'll do.
He's been to Manhattan. He's been to hell. Like, why not space? Like, this is just one of those things where you hear about that and you know it's gonna be stupid. So I'm disappointed that you told me he didn't make any money, but I'm sure he's got like a lot of fans.
Me and Cynic talked about this before the show. He barely went to Manhattan. Okay.
Yeah, he was in Manhattan for like 10 minutes, bro.
Yeah, yeah. That movie's it's so shit.
I think it's worse than this.
I do too. I do too. This is a little bit like, I don't know. I just found this easier to follow than some of the other Jason movies, and just some elements of it are like genuinely good. I think the guy, his motivation of trying to market even though cloning technology has been like used many times already, and it's not something that's brand new. He's trying to utilize the fact that she's 400 years old and make profit off of it, and then finding out that Jason is valuable as well. I just think it's nice to at least have a villain that has a motivation rather than just nonsense, you know? So they were believable characters, even though they were stupid characters.
Well, and also it's like a lot of with these films is a lot of the characters should be annoying or sleazy in a certain way where you're interested in how they die, because otherwise it's just, you know, kind of like a gore fest. So like having these characters be flawed, and like, yeah, and having the Doctor be a bit of a sleazebag, and then watch him, you know, this giant brute kind of give him his comeuppance is, you know what I mean? It's just a trope in these movies that I enjoy, and he was particularly sleazy. So like I didn't have a problem watching him go, and he likes nipple play. It's weird.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing that I thought that was interesting. They kept the continuity of him hating sex, because like while he was in the room, all the other all the other members of the cast were just fucking, just 3 different sex scenes going on, and that's what woke him up. So like,
yeah, that initial twitch made me laugh.
Yeah, Jason is the first incel.
Yeah, incel king, man.
So we find out that he, Mr. Jason Voorhees, is awaiting cryogenic suspension, and he's hung up in this research facility at apparently Camp Crystal Lake has a fucking scientific research facility now.
Wait, this is at the camp?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is at camp. This is Camp Crystal Lake Research Facility.
So basically we have to think he's been fucking shit up at Crystal Lake so long that they built the facility around the area to study him.
Yeah,
right?
he didn't kill anyone as they were building it, apparently.
Yeah.
Did he like keep importing like Mexicans and just some of them keep going mixing?
His Mexican body count is so high.
They're illegal. Nobody's gonna go looking for them.
It's just,
oh my god. And yeah, he still retains some things from the past films for continuity. Like he still has the axe chop in this side of the mask, as
nice.
well as having one eye, which means parts 3 and 4 still have continuity.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
little details like that you can appreciate, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But the thing is, here it's just like, my God, you're not even gonna try, because he should be locked up like underground. He shouldn't just be open where he's just like 10 feet away from some dude. It's,
well,
especially where like
there's one person in the entire fucking facility. It's Rowan, the main character that we'll be introduced to. Like, there's no one else in the facility other than like the guy manning the panels here.
Yeah, it's just, they made it conveniently stupid so he can escape. But I was about to say, did they even need that? Because how do you guys feel about like Jason and his teleporting? Because I don't care what anyone says. This motherfucker teleports. That's the only, the only explanation for it. So like, I don't really know if the films ever account for that, or if it's something that we all just have to headcanon.
I think that there's only one person who's a better stalker than him, and we all know who it is.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Who's it? We all know. I don't.
It's my stalker.
I'm fucking slow.
But like, it's say like the security measures, like we get one guy in place, but he doesn't really have any means to stop him. He's just gonna watch him and go, "Oh yeah, Jason's got loose."
Yeah.
A camera could do the same job.
Yeah, what's the point of this guy? Just there to give him like
throw a blanket on him, of course.
Yeah.
It's so they can do the switcheroo.
And this is the thing, like, why is this bothering you now? If you're so used to this is your job. You should be staring at you all day, every day. But today is the day you just need to throw a blanket on him? Is there any, like, I don't know. I would just love for this scene to have been used to explain the mechanics of his teleporting in some way, rather than just like, what the fuck? What is this magic trick that he did to this kid?
This kid said, why don't you stare at this a little while, you ugly bastard?
Yeah.
And then
I immediately went, this is going to go well for him.
Yeah. And he throws the towel on Jason's face. And this is David Cronenberg's scene. So next up is Dr. Wimmer, played by Cronenberg. And he's leading some military guys in. And who is to stop him but Rowan, the head of the research facility here at Camp Crystal Lake.
Was this
And
supposed to be
she's-
a dude originally, by the way? This
I
Rowan
believe
character?
So, but instead
Okay.
they got a super hot Asian chick.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm
Why
fine with
not?
that.
Oh, I have no problem with it. I'm just saying, like, she doesn't act very womanly for most of the movies. That's why I was wondering, was this supposed to be
But
a
she's
dude
hot.
originally?
But
That's
she's
all
hot.
that
She's-
matters.
She's this movie's
Good stuff.
Ripley, right? I mean, this is just Alien, but with Jason instead of the xenomorph. So she's just playing Ripley.
Yeah, pretty much. I did get that vibe.
This is I know you can't see it very well. This is a black Jason mask. So it is.
Go full screen, bro. Good.
It's edgy Jason.
Oh, now I can see it properly. Now that I'm
Yeah,
not like
see, edgy Jason.
nice.
As if he wasn't bad enough, now he does blackface. It's great.
It's the counter Vex's white face.
Good.
And this is where the epic line is stated, where she's saying that she's going to cryogenically freeze him, and Dr. Wimmer says, "Absolutely not. I don't want him frozen. I want him soft."
What does that even mean?
I'm just like, what? I'm looking at it like, oh god, everyone's gonna love that line. Like, why would you write that? No one's in the room like called out. Oh god.
Makes me wonder what the original line was, because he looked at the original script and thought, "Now I can make this better."
You can do it better
And
than
this
that.
is what he came up with.
It has to be
Probably-
self-aware. That's the only way you can have something in there.
I bet he had an erection when he wrote that line.
So
the girl who gets minced and we only see like the deli meat on the grate, like the scene I'm talking about where she flies away. That
Oh, yeah.
line she says right before she goes away, that line convinced me that this movie is fully 100% self-aware of anything. Like,
oh,
it's-
dude, way before that, there's we'll get to it, but there's a guy who's impaled on a giant screw, and they
then-
go, "What's his condition?" He's
screwed.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. But I
He
mean,
spins
those
around.
lines. If anyone wants to debate it, it's like completely explicit.
Oh,
With
yeah, no,
with the
there's
last
another part where the pilot is laughing when they unthaw her. And
like,
he's
"Oh,
like, "Oh,
woman."
she's breathing." He's like, "I'm so alone." And
Yeah,
it's just
I'm
like,
so
"Oh my
lonely."
god!"
Oh yeah, because he yells female. Yeah, I'm so lonely.
I'm seeing that the pilot was one of the best characters in the whole movie. Every time it cut to him, I was happy. I like
Yeah,
that.
he's good.
He was. I kept thinking he was the crazy dude from Independence Day.
Oh right, Russ.
And yeah.
It reminded me of a better version of Alien Covenant. You know the pilots in Alien Covenant, the same dude wearing a hat. I'm like,
Oh
this
yeah,
just
he's wearing a
feels like
cowboy
this-
hat.
Yeah, the
Space
same
cowboy.
vibe, except I'm not bored to death. I kind of like this dude. We're in Covenant. I hate you all. Just
Even the
fucking
whole
die.
intro section of this, when they go and they find him on the planet shortly, and it's all like stormy and dusty. Obviously, they're trying to do an Alien with the way the ship lands and takes off and stuff, but it actually reminded me of Prometheus, and I
Mm.
think I preferred this. So that's all good.
This might be a long BSUP. Yeah, actually, I think.
We have to get through Cronenberg's awesome line delivery and line writing and everything good about Cronenberg. It's kind of embarrassing. I have a terrible head for faces. So I don't think I knew what Cronenberg looked like until this. So I saw him and I thought, he sure does look like the guy who had a cameo in Star Trek Discovery. I wonder what's his name? Oh fuck, that's David Cronenberg. Jesus. But I knew him from Star Trek Discovery, which is just really embarrassing.
That's the way you remember him.
Yep.
No, he looked familiar, but no, I didn't know. It's cool to see him get a cameo here. Why this
And
movie,
then-
David?
And then write some awful dialogue. Can I be in your movie and make it worse?
But it's still look. This we can all agree it was crap, but I was blown away looking back that there's elements here that are better constructed than some of the media now. Some of the media,
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
There's
It's
a
like,
lot of
what's
life
happening
to
here?
this movie. There's a lot
Yeah.
of details about the futuristic setting that you just don't expect in a movie this campy.
Mhm.
Like when we'll get to it, but when they're flying away from Earth after they recover Jason and Rowan, there's a lot of space junk and things like that imply a lot of a lot of how Earth 1 fell. And I thought that was pretty interesting that they
Just
actually included those details.
What this tells me is that the standard for sci-fi was just higher back then, even in shit movies like this. Because this doesn't feel like an accident, Yeah, it just they had much more respect for people's brains.
Could also be that like that they started off trying to take it semi-seriously, and then at some point they realized it's a Jason movie, so they stopped.
Yeah.
But there's still like evidence that they did briefly try and take it seriously, and then when they gave up, you get lines like, "Oh, you're lucky you weren't in the Microsoft Wars. We were beating each other with our own severed limbs," which is just, I mean, it's I actually kind of like that as a funny little. If we're not going to be taking this seriously, that's not bad as a means of like comedic backstory.
There's a few little things. The hockey being banned in 2024, I thought that was funny. Like that's last year. Because we picked this movie just like to meme on it, but there's way more to discuss and talk about than I thought there was going to be. It's a better sci-fi than a lot of the sci-fis that we get nowadays. I'm like, I actually mean that. It's interesting.
So at this point, Dr. Wimmer is informing us that Jason has regenerative abilities. And no one's ever spoken that in any of the previous 8 Jason movies, but in this one, that's what they're going with. There's a reason why Jason can't be killed. He has like supernatural regenerative abilities, and Dr. Wimmer wants to take him because that's something that good shouldn't be frozen. It should be studied further.
The problem with the scene is like it's so interesting to finally discuss his abilities. But then they list like 3 things they tried to kill him. Like that's it. there's a lot of ways you can kill people. Like they didn't throw him into a volcano, like chop his head off. Like they really needed to have thorough details because we're sitting there thinking there's so many other options they ignored. I don't know. I'm not convinced he's completely unkillable, but they seem to be. You can't just do that in like a one-off line.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. There was always a different way that he got brought back. I can't remember which one specifically, but his grave just gets struck by lightning one time, and
that's
then
part 6, baby.
That which is probably one of my favorite ones.
Jason Lives.
Yeah, Jason Lives is sweet. But yeah, you just kind of got the idea that he was undead and could walk around, but the whole regenerative thing, that's the first mention of this. Usually you just kind of got the idea that he could just tank a lot of damage because like he's already dead. It's not like I didn't get a Wolverine aspect to him.
Exactly. Because why does he have one eye still then? Because that's one of the other things I was thinking. Like what type of regenerative abilities? Like I don't know. I just feel like that conversation could have been way more in depth, but again, it's asking a bit too much for this movie.
So apparently Rowan has no say here, and Dr. Wimmer and his gang go in to take control of the specimen, as they call him, or Jason, as we know him. They walk up to him, and sure as shit, it's not him under there. It's actually the guy that threw the rag on him in the first place, but I can't find the part because it's too precise. It's here somewhere. I don't know. It's not Jason.
How long are those corridors? Jason has to hide behind that pillar as they walk past, kind of move around it, and then run at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should like he's technically just standing right there. They should be able to see him in the peripheral right now. I don't get how he works other than
never overanalyze the logistics in these movies.
he's right there. I just don't get it.
So Jason proceeds to kill every single one of these guys in various ways. And Dr. Wimmer, if they show it, nope. Dr. Wimmer gets a spike directly through the chest. And then
if
Jason
you hold
throws
shift and push right, it only goes 3 seconds.
Wait, shift and right?
Shift and right, it's 3 seconds. If you hold shift.
Okay.
You know how to do that, but you don't know how to change your picture in StreamYard?
If it's important to me, I'll learn it.
Yeah,
there's Dr. Wimmer eating shit.
Yeah, like where does he get a spear from?
I don't know.
He's got a prison pocket back there.
That's
Good
right.
old Jason.
So Rowan smartly, so this guy gets thrown through the door where Rowan was standing, and she smartly asks, "What happened?" As if it needs any fucking explanation at all.
And the shotgun's lying perfectly on his chest.
And Jason threw him through the door, but what she does is pick up the shotgun off of his dying body. And
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is like, what? If you're gonna,
she
why
goes
didn't you
in
just turn?
to
Yeah,
investigate.
why didn't you just turn around and
sees
shoot
him
him?
standing. So what Jason did was throw that guy through the door and then walk back here and stand waiting for
Just
her
the
to
troll.
enter so he could intimidate. Yeah, just the troller.
He's just completely trolling and just like, and the thing is, that's weird in itself, but it's just her decisions. Like, do you know how to use the weapon? If so, why aren't you shooting now? Why does she run away and expect him to follow? It's like she knows exactly how the script's gonna go. It's such a weird scene.
It is, but to be fair, she also knows that he can't be killed in any way, so it would be almost pointless to shoot, which is also kind of like, well, why even pick up the shotgun to begin with if your plan is to get him to chase you to the cryo freeze area?
Well, I suppose they're going for a Sarah Connor T-1000 into the lava pit with the shotgun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
But
you can't hurt him, but you can like knock him back. You know,
And
like
she knows that, and I guess like I'm okay with that being a plan. The only issue is it all depends on him following her. How does she know that he's not just gonna go and kill everyone else in the building?
well, he has to follow her, then walk into the room right in front of the cryo chamber. Then she can shoot him.
Yeah, it's just a bit too situational of a plan for me to take seriously. But I don't know. Every single step of this opening scene, I'm like, man, you could have did this better. You could have did this in so many other ways. Even though, like, it's like they almost they feel like they can skip steps because it's a Jason movie, and I almost wish they took it a little bit more seriously.
I think it's more fuck it, just get him to space as quickly as possible.
That's exactly what I'm
Yeah,
saying. They
yeah,
they
absolutely.
wanted their payoffs as quick as possible. They didn't really set anything up, and I'm like, yeah, you could. This wasn't a hard thing to set up. All these little things here could have made this movie a little bit more enjoyable, but it's still fun. I was like, you know what? He's free, whatever. He's fucking people up. Let's do it.
So she, her plan apparently is to get him to chase her down into the cryo freeze area.
Is there no other employees?
That's what I was saying. So
No.
she's there all by herself, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, because the guards came with Cronenberg.
It's Cronenberg, right?
So she's the only person in the facility.
Yep,
No,
she's
no,
the
it was-
only
it was
person
her
in
and
the
blanket
facility.
guy.
Oh yeah, and the blanket guy was with her. And that was it.
So just two people to
Yep.
stop an unkillable
And
fucking
this
Jason.
giant- Yeah, how was it? So if her original plan was to cryo freeze him, how did she plan on doing that in the first place? Is my question.
Yeah, how would you move him?
How?
Well, they
Because
said that they were prepping him and they had like some IVs in him, and I was like, to what end? Like you already said that he regenerates and all this,
right.
you know.
Like, does anesthetic work on him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It,
as soon as-
obviously it doesn't, because they had an
Yeah.
IV poking through him, and he seemed
He was
to
he was still awake looking at him.
he
Probably
pulled
quite
a
important that
Houdini.
it doesn't, because if it does work on him, then you've just established an easy win condition. So you need
But
it
it
not
does.
to.
We
Yeah.
know from Freddy vs. Jason that it does. Freddy tranquilizes him and they take him to Crystal Lake. It's a big part of the
Oh, that's
ending
right.
of that movie. And what's frustrating is like, which continuity is it? Like, as soon as you introduce that, as soon as you introduce that, it's just like, now we're gonna have a million questions, and the questions that you're asking are things that they've already established in other movies. So it's like we need to know what we're working with. I just wish to death people cared about, even in silly, stupid movies, just the continuity of how the fuck his body works, and because no one's mentioned regenerative abilities, but at least it has to be consistent with the movies we've seen. But I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with this dude.
Well, that's the thing. He's got regeneration, but his eye's still fucked.
Exactly. So what kind
Yeah,
of regeneration does he have?
He just can't heal prior movies.
But again, my head immediately goes to, okay, he has regeneration, but there's certain things you can do to him to make sure that those body parts don't come back. You know?
Well, that's
But
like
are they thinking that far?
you could just like stake him to the ground like Jesus, just impale him with like some rods.
But I don't know. Like, I feel like half the franchise is him just getting trapped underwater. So that's usually the solution to him.
That's the solution is to not drown him.
Mm.
So she goes into the cryo chamber, and Jason is doing his best 007 imitation here. You got some cool shots in this movie from I believe it was a first-time director. I believe.
Again, empty facility. They haven't
Totally
met another person.
Massive empty facility. You know what would really help her out here too after he stabs her, which we'll get to, is if anyone else was in the facility, they might have been able to come down and help her, but she was all alone.
But like, who sent Cronenberg? Did they never bother? Hey, did Cronenberg ever come back? No.
Right.
Are we going to check it up? No.
And they established they know his history. It was like he's got 200 plus kills under his belt. Let's just put him in this big facility with 2 people. That seems totally
You didn't have any kids come by and check it out, like a Stranger Things kind of stuff. No one explored the facility.
Stranger Things meets Jason would be very funny. I would like to see that.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I would watch that for sure.
Jason fucking up those kids. Well, they're like in their 40s now, but still, it'd be fun.
It's like Jason versus Home Alone, and he tries to throw a paint can at his head, and he just crushes his head.
Kevin McAllister would wreck Jason Voorhees. Get out of here.
He would. Absolutely. Big horse's ass.
PG.
Oh, you know what? It's something I just thought about that I really do like about this movie. Because there are aspects that feel really low budget, but one of the places where it feels like the most low budget is, I would say, the soundtrack, but it is just one guy just working his ass off on that keyboard, just going to town. Just so much so that it almost sounds orchestrated, but like you realize it's just one dude with a synth.
So this is Rowan. She's inside of the containment area here, and Jason follows her in, and God, she's so hot.
She is. She's really hot.
She's so hot.
But it's like Jason comes in, goes, "Ooh, what's that machine?" And he's just kind of staring at it.
She just completely learned like breadcrumbs. It's just she was so confident in this plan. She does not look scared whatsoever. Like she's done it before.
Has she been in any other movies, or did this movie begin and end her career?
Chat said that she is a Sci-Fi Channel mainstay.
Yeah, she's a Canadian actress. I've seen her in a lot of things.
Yeah, after I watched this movie, I started following her on Instagram. She's still a star of certain low budget fare.
What Vex? What has she been in? I feel like I must have seen this chick in something.
She's been in. I know her from Supernatural. That's where I first saw her. But she's been in. She was in the Chucky series recently. She's only got a handful of movies. I'm trying. There's a sci-fi thing that she just does a lot of movies for. Hold on.
She was in Arrow as Talia al Ghul.
That's a good casting choice.
Oh,
wow.
Cool. That is actually
cool. That is a good casting choice.
She was in Flash Gordon, Earth Final Conflict, Stargate. She was in seasons 9 and 10 of Stargate. Smallville, yeah.
Stargates. It's not interesting.
Immune to Jason.
But wasn't that a weird time? In the 2000s, you had incredibly attractive women who could act in these sci-fi shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And we don't have neither of them. We have ugly women who can't act.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because these shows are written by men. That's why the women were so unrealistic. They're unbelievably attractive, yet they're incredibly nice and intelligent. That doesn't exist in the real world.
She blasts Jason into the cryo freeze chamber thingy and locks the door. And he's like, a little what the fuck-ish. And she decides to actually look at her good work.
I know.
And this does her in because he stabs her.
Like, what are you doing? You know how it works. Like, why would you?
How is that knife getting through that steel, though, is what I want to know.
It's with his fucking retard strength. That's how.
Maximum effort.
It's not. That fucking machete would snap off. It snapped. Yeah.
Not that machete. That's his special machete.
Yeah.
Unless it's made from his fucking spine fluid. I don't know. Unless it's genuinely a special axe or some machete.
Well, later on, it is his favorite machete because he does pick it up again.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a new one and then he goes, "Nah, I like my old one." And he throws it through.
I forget about that.
Yeah, he picks it up and then throws it through the android woman.
Oh, and then he sort of spawns it back in his hand again. It's like it's stuck in the middle. I don't think he picks it up. It just reappears in his hand in the next shot.
No,
in actuality, They even when he gets
Kratos.
upgraded at the end of the movie, they upgrade his machete too.
Yes.
Yeah, his machete's he's like Kratos, man. He can just spawn it back to his fucking hand. They're in sync at this point. This whole scene is like a cap off the like a domino effect of convenience. Every single thing here, I'm like, come on, guys,
Oh,
you couldn't even
absolutely.
try. Like, you couldn't even try. You just needed them out as soon as possible. But it's kind of like Jurassic World and all the other ones where like this is an example of they've been doing this way before that. Like when they have the big monster or the big thing or whatever it is, you just want to get it out as soon as possible sometimes.
Nothing in this movie is as retarded as the Snickers wrapper, though. So.
No.
No.
The Snickers wrapper is probably the king. That might be the worst of just
That's
like
one of
you
the best
fuck
scenes of the 21st century. What
Yeah.
are you talking about? Like, it's
ultimate
beautiful.
fuck it scene.
Jason
not
Voorhees
just-
has it. He's right. There are too many skill points attached to that fucking machete, dude.
It's prestige. It's prestige 3. Like he's not dropping
Yep.
that shit.
Not dropping it. So there is a cryo breach after he stabs her, which does her in two. And she's like, oh, fuck. And if only anyone else was in the facility, they could have came to her rescue. And if anyone got any sort of distress signal, like there's a giant siren going off. And apparently it's just to let the person know that they're fucked. Because it's not
the
a
alarm doesn't
warning
go
or
off
anything
when
for
Jason
anyone.
escapes.
It's a warning for her. Still in there, man. It's just
It's a warning for her only. And so yeah, the chamber door closes and she gets cryogenically frozen too. And as hot as she is, this acting job right here is pretty rough.
Totally agreed. I was
Yeah.
wondering, why is she coughing if she got like stabbed in the uterus? This doesn't make sense.
Oh, it's because like the air is like leaving the room, right? That's
Yeah,
not,
it's
that's
from
what I
the-
took away.
Still doesn't
And
make sense.
For some reason, Jason goes
I
up
agree.
as if he's gonna like do something with that machete. Apparently, if he had time, he could cut through the whole fucking door because that thing's incredible.
It's like a lightsaber.
Yeah.
What was he doing that whole time while she was coughing? Like he could have taken that whole thing out.
Yep.
Set him on pause.
And here we go. She's being frozen. She's turning blue.
I was gonna ask if anyone knows, does this make any sense whatsoever? Like her being frozen and like preserved,
No.
or is this absolute
No,
bullshit? Okay,
because
that's-
it would be like the woman who got liquid nitrogen in the face. Her face just crumbles. Was she?
Yes,
face
true,
perfectly preserved.
yeah,
Well,
true.
And it is in a sealed room, but like it's meant for that tube, right? You would have to have like a constant flow of the freezing chemical to like.
I forgot.
keep it
How
cold.
could I?
Oh yeah, of course.
That's the thing as well. Is like, is it just infinite nitrogen pumping in?
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
eventually it would dissipate and it would become room temperature.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
true.
That's
400 years of nitrogen, is that what we're supposed to believe?
Yes.
There's 400 years worth.
Well, I guess. Well, when you think about it, though, their plan was to keep him in there indefinitely because they just realized that they couldn't kill him. So, I mean, maybe they did have. I highly doubt they had 455 years worth of it, but
I suppose if you fill the room up and close it, it can't really dissipate.
Damn, we are 43 minutes into the stream and only 9.5 minutes into the
Yes.
movie.
oh boy,
Welcome.
holy moly!
Oh, you rookie.
How could you say that when you picked the movie though? Like I
I
thought
picked
this was
one of the
it.
shortest fucking movies you possibly can.
You
dude.
thought a bunch of
He-
film reviewers who like do this basically professionally.
Didn't know what he was
would
fucking
be
with.
short?
Yeah, well,
Like,
Little Platoon does EFAP for a living.
Yeah,
and
that's
he
the
was
sound.
grown.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, that's why I'm like, oh man, this is nothing. How about being
Yeah, because
12 hours into
EFAP
an
is
EFAP? and,
famously
like,
known for
yeah.
being short.
Yeah, 12 hours into an EFAP and you can't even fucking see straight. You're just fucking like half alive. Shit. Yeah, let's go.
So we fast forward to 450 years into the future, and a class of students are just happen upon this facility. And they're coming down to check it out. Man, 3
hold on.
seconds.
I'm a little bit confused now about the setting because like the
Okay.
guy says later that Earth 1 doesn't exist anymore.
No, it's not
Where-
that it doesn't exist. It's uninhabitable.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, my mistake. Yes. So where is this facility, the Camp Crystal Lake facility then? It's floating in space?
No,
No,
it's
no,
down
on
to
Earth
live
One.
on to original Earth, but like humans have left it because it's now uninhabitable, and they are going down as kind of like archaeologists looking for relics, looking for things to study from the
Okay.
now uninhabitable Earth.
Okay. Thank you.
The only thing that survived is Jason in this facility. Nothing else.
So they go into the cryo free. It's just incredible that they happen upon this facility.
Yeah, and this is Aliens right here. This is
Yep.
just literally the beginning of Aliens.
It's also incredible how well preserved it looked for being 450 years
Indeed,
old.
yeah.
Just some
It's
spider
'cause
webs.
it's really cold. That's what it is. That's how you preserve things. And salt. Yeah, I mean it's aliens. Jason is just the xenomorph in this. So even to the point of like ragtag team goes in, one of them gets severely injured. They bring it and specimen back to ship, and then it breaks out and causes havoc. Like, it's very, very, very much Alien in the probably the first 2 acts even. Then it becomes a bit more just like comedic Jason movie after that point.
It definitely becomes its own thing towards the end, but it needed the Aliens recipe to get there.
And the characters are more like what you would expect from modern Alien as opposed to original Alien. Like these people would not have been out of place in Alien Covenant, and certainly not in Alien Earth in the way that obviously original Alien kind of for the words fucking rugged factory type people, haulers, truckers in space, etc., and they're all quite there's lots of animosity, but they're basically competent, intelligent people. In this one, it's just student plus bunch of idiot teenage people. They all like shag each other and die. That's very much a modern Alien thing.
I mean, we don't even have to do the rest of the movie. That you just summed up the film.
Now officially the shortest EFAP ever.
Well, remember the chick in Alien Earth that her entire character was, I want to be the favorite. He said I was the favorite. Why aren't I the favorite? That's it. That was literally her entire season. She didn't do anything. So I could take anyone from this movie compared to her, and I still think they did better character work her. Like absolutely nothing.
100% hotter chicks in this movie than Alien.
Every chick in this movie is hot. There isn't an ugly chick in this movie.
Well,
okay, listen. If you compare them to each other, there's probably an ugly chick, right?
There's a hierarchy.
There's no Bella Ramseys in here.
They're all like conventionally hot chicks.
There are no Bella Ramseys. That's true, Brooks. Yeah.
But what's the scene with this guy on the left?
So this is Professor Lowe and his students, and the guy on the left is the one that I don't know. A lot of these horror movies started having, which is like this. He's not a stoner, but he might as well be like.
Yeah.
I was trying when I was watching this. What have I seen this kid in where he isn't a stoner default?
Yeah, he's.
I don't think I have.
He's touched.
He is. Yeah. He's got a hell of a schnoz on him.
He does. He does.
Hell of a one. So they walk up and find Jason in the cryo freeze. And open it up
and recognize the hockey mask because, as Brooks said, it was banned in 2024.
Yeah. Hockey was banned in 2024, according to the film.
I'd like to know why. What was the choice for that, actually? For that piece of dialogue?
Too violent.
I bet it was probably something that was going on at the time in terms of like hockey, like violence. Like that was always the thing.
Oh, hold on. Was this around the time when they started, when the league started banning? It's like there was like physical. God, that movie Goon was based on it. Fuck.
I know nothing about hockey because I only watch football.
I'm Canadian and I don't know anything about hockey.
Like enforcers and stuff like
that.
Yeah,
enforcers. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, is that why? Does that maybe the relevance? I remember.
There was also things too, like they needed to start making the nets not squared because too many players were hitting the corners of the nets and getting hurt, so they wanted rounded nets.
Amelia might have it.
There was, and then there was like a strike where we missed like a whole season. So there was just a lot of problems in the NHL in that point in time.
Was this also around the time where there was that one guy that like during like a particularly bad body check, he fell down and he got his neck sliced open
No,
was
that was
late.
relatively recent, unfortunately.
That was more recent. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
that was
Yeah, this is
that was
2001.
like 3 years ago.
Fucking hate hockey. I just fucking I don't know what it is. And it's fun. It's someone who watches MMA and has no problem with combat sports. Seeing those guys grab each other and hockey punch each other while they're on ice, on skates, and everything. It's the stupidest fucking shit in the world, and it's allowed. Can someone explain that to me if you're a hockey fan?
Well,
Why it's
in
allowed?
football, it's the opposite, or soccer, where everyone, the slightest touch, they go, and he falls down.
Exactly, and they flop. You
Yeah.
breathe on LeBron, and he'll flop and try to fucking get a foul or
Yep.
something. But in hockey, you're literally allowed to just duke it out.
Beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
And then
all you get
that's
is a
why most
penalty
people-
for it.
That's why most people go to the game, because they hope people get beaten.
Yeah, because it's certainly not for the high scoring. Because holy
Yeah,
shit,
absolute bullshit.
if I see another fucking 1-0 hockey game, I might murder myself.
It's the most boring sport in the world. I just remember it's like, what? Why aren't they
So
scoring,
boring.
Dad? Tell me, why aren't they scoring? Why isn't it like basketball where there's points on the board? Because at least the physics behind ball is much more appealing, like soccer and basketball, that type of thing. But hockey, ugh.
I don't understand hockey where people get fucking excited about like missed goals. Like, oh, it's a shot, 5 shots on goal. That's 5 misses. He fucking
the
missed.
culture that's more exciting than actual teams. Like anyone who's into hockey knows that literally every hockey team fucking sucks. Like none of them are good. You're literally there for the hype and the vibes more than you are the actual teams.
I fucking hate hockey, man. They at Tim Hortons during COVID, they would put the food on the end of a hockey stick like tray and hand it to you. And I'm just like, fuck this fucking country and this stupid sport. I have to think about hockey just when I want to get a double. It's too much, man.
Hockey's the fastest game on earth where they don't score anything.
Yeah.
That can be exciting, I guess. I mean, it's like, football's not always a very high scoring game, but there's lots to be interested in. But we've been definitively told by chat that if we don't like hockey, we are boring, stupid, and uninformed. So I suggest that we move on from hockey. Seems to settle it for me.
Well, soccer's the opposite because it's the fans who fight each other rather than
That is very true.
Yeah, and that is true. It's pretty wild with soccer fans.
Yeah,
You compare that. You know who are the most chill fans in terms of fights in the crowd? Like actually fight fans. You don't see a lot of fights going on in the crowd because they're around people who know how to fight. So it's not going to happen as often. Where drunk soccer players are going to be throwing fists all the time. It's crazy.
Plus, it's like 10,000 of them, so it's like trying to stop like fucking Isengard.
Yeah.
Agreed, Amelia. That's the only reason that I will ever tune into hockey.
Are they? You can't tell because they wear baggy clothes and armor.
No,
and
you know
shit.
what? Like, because there used to be a lot of hockey players that lived near where I grew up, so like it was pretty normal that you'd run into a hockey player.
Oh, fair enough.
They can throw me around on the ice. Let's just leave it at that.
So they decide to take Jason, who they don't know is Jason, up to their ship with them. Because...
Oh no! Before that, they fuck with him and he falls forward and.
Oh, I know. I'll get to
arm.
that, but they're making that decision now.
Oh, I thought that happens right here. My bad.
Yeah, they do, but they're making the decision to take him with us. Take him with them, rather, not us. He's telling this kid not to touch anything, so of course, he's the goofy one, so he does.
Yeah, man, he's got a honker on him.
It's an absurd pose. I haven't really, it wasn't until I saw the previous frame that I realized how ridiculous his nose is. It's just
he looks like Jedi Brooks' mask.
Fucking Toucan Sam, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. Fucking got a box of Fruit Loops.
Oh my god. But that's the type of nose where I'm like, if you get a nose job, no one will judge you. Like you kind of fucked over.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah. I hate hearing someone with a perfectly cute face saying, "Oh, I'm saving up for a nose job." It's like, why?
This man is a descendant of birds.
Yeah, he's in one of those textbooks where they explain Darwinian evolution in like the way that the beaks just evolve differently to break open different types of nut. Like he eats walnuts and he pecks them open.
Well, it's also astounding to me, like how many times he's found himself in dangers because he should be able to smell it from a mile away.
Holy shit, man.
And this is where they find Rowan.
Look, this is why he took this role, okay? It was to play for the fucking plastic surgery, so he's winning.
Could be.
We should pull him up right now, see if he fixed it.
We talked about it earlier. There is something I just don't find appealing as there's like he's supposed to be a stoner, but he's not a stoner. It doesn't fit for
Well, it's
him to
because
be
even
going on
they've
an
changed the
excursion
setting,
like this.
right? But they've changed the setting, but they won't change the character archetypes because all
Yeah.
Friday 13th movies basically are like
We need
this.
the same.
That
All
you
right.
have
But
to
I'm
have
saying to
lots of
go on an
dumb,
excursion like
stupid
this,
young
you would
people. There
assume
have
all
to
of
be the
them
attractive ones
are.
with tits, and there has to be the stupid doofus fucking stoner one as well. It's
Even
in
in
all
the
the
future.
movies. It's the trick to making horror films, in fact. You just do the same thing and you put it in a slightly, or in this case, rather different setting.
Quick update on Azrael and what he currently looks like. He looks like oddly looks like Cynic does current day.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What? Did he fix the nose?
Wait, what?
He fixed his nose.
Not really. His face just filled out properly.
It
That's
grew
all.
into his nose. What did it do? Like
Weird. Well,
he
okay.
got plastic surgery to catch.
So he
up
got
to his
super
nose.
fucking handsome, huh? Good for him.
Reverse.
Good for him.
Where's
Attaboy.
this guy?
So they find Rowan underneath a pile of shit. Apparently, she just stumbled into a pile of shit and laid under there, and that's where she got frozen. And
Yeah, just some cords preserved her whole body. Just
yeah, and they decide that she can probably be resuscitated.
this guy looks like your fucking like ugly cousin Doug or something. Like, he looks like he looks like he could be related to you, but like no, he doesn't look. He definitely look different, and he didn't. This is a good angle, but he still got the fucking beak. You should have pulled this thing up. But no, go ahead.
Like, I like how they go, I can fix her.
Yeah, she's really hot. I can fix her. I swear to God.
And even in the future, people were excited just to hear a woman is going to be joining us like that quickly.
Yeah, that's the continuity of all these movies. Like Platoon was saying, it's the way they manufacture a Jason script is that everyone's horny. It doesn't matter if it's 500 years in the future or not.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is young, horny, and looking to be murdered.
Yeah, this is the formula.
Yeah. Well, even so, there's one part, like I said, you know, these people
here
are
we go.
going on like an archaeological excursion. And then there's one part where they're analyzing the body, and these kids just can't keep their hands off to each other. So at one point, one of the scientists goes like, okay, you guys just need to go get it out of your system.
Yeah.
Like get the fuck out of my office. Like get out of
You
here.
know,
Like, just,
what are you doing?
get all this coming all over my table. Like get outta here.
So Jason falls over here and chops his arm off. This is him screaming from his arm being chopped off. And KM, the android or whatever the fuck she is, android, I suppose, walks up and injects him with something to seal the wound. You can see here.
And they have those like magic patches that instantly cauterize it as well, which is like this is the stage of the movie where we're actually trying to show sort of science fiction like technology. This is the world in which they live. Kind of explains their flippant attitude toward danger and injury and things like that. It's not, I don't mind the introduction. And some of this stuff later on even serves as setup for beats that happen later, which is just an alien concept in modern movies.
And he says, "You're so pretty," to which she smiles.
Mm-hmm.
God, look at that thing. So he grew into that, huh?
Yes, a little bit.
Huh.
Well, I can
It's
show you a
shaped
picture
around
of
it.
it.
It's still there, but it works better. Like holy crap! See now that is like the bird genes just fucking him over.
I've got a picture in Discord if you want to see him all grown up.
He's a fucking pelican. Like this guy.
Yeah,
Is...
I was gonna
fucking
say he looks
pelican.
like he's in mid caca.
He can fucking fly away. This is unfortunate for sure. We got to make the best of a nose like that.
So to answer Vex's question earlier, like this is Earth 1 as they call it, but it's uninhabitable. They don't really mention what happened, but we can all assume, you know, humans did this to Earth.
Global warming or some shit like that.
Something
yeah.
along the lines. It was only 400 years, so something horrific happened that humans probably caused, I would assume.
We didn't listen to Al Gore is the problem. That's what happens if you don't listen
Are
to Al
those
Gore.
the Twin Towers technically then?
No, well, this is
Towers
Camp
exist
Crystal
here?
Lake.
Released in 2001.
Unless the Camp Crystal Lake was in New York City, which does, you know, it corroborates how we got to New York so fast in part 8. So
You say
maybe.
so fast.
Well, excuse me, it took the
ages.
whole movie. It took the entire movie, but in reality, I mean, you got there relatively fast in real time, in movie time.
I guess. Just felt like forever.
No, I don't want to set these fucking sticky keys. Fuck off.
Well, it says Camp Crystal Lake is in New Jersey.
Mm.
So it could be
That
the Twin
tracks.
Towers.
So this is what happens when there's no Bin Laden.
And
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
see,
the ship that they're taking.
This
on.
is the whole bit that reminded me of Prometheus. It is just the I mean, it's also slightly like the original Alien, but I think it's just the how empty and desolate and stormy the rest of the planet is, and how shit it looks generally.
Yeah.
I thought it was the ship from Zardoz for a second.
It's a terrible design.
It's really crap.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a ball with giant legs.
This is the pilot here with his co-pilot, and the co-pilot informs the pilot that it's a female, to which he says, "Female, yeah, I'm so lonely."
Yeah, no, definitely Randy Quaid vibes.
Yes, for sure.
He was one of the best people, just with one-liners here and there.
Yeah, he was fun.
Yeah,
he was good fun.
You know what? We talk about how there's something that we're neglecting, even though like there's a lot of stupid shit in this. It was still fun. Like it wasn't like this was like a slog. Yeah, it was poorly written and there's a bunch of problems. But you know what? Like I was still like, all right, whatever. This wasn't a bother to get through. It was just really dumb.
No. I would say I enjoyed like a good 60% of this movie.
Agreed.
Yeah,
It's a fun schlock movie. I will give it that.
mm-hmm.
It's a fun bad movie.
There was one jump scare kill that I thought that was completely hilarious. The dude who comes out of his room after just having sex and he just gets killed out of absolutely nowhere by Jason.
He gets killed out of nowhere, and Jason only kills him and leaves his mother alive.
It's like, what are your rules, bro? But like, it was a funny jump scare just out of nowhere. Like, why him?
Yeah. So this is introducing a little more that's going to be on the Grendel, which is the big ship that's in space right now. So they have a little drop ship that went down to Earth, and that's what's going back up to the big ship called Grendel. And on board that, you see a little more of what's going on, which is these are the military guys who are called the Grunts. And so I don't know, it's kind of like a do it all ship, an everything ship where there's military personnel, but there's also students and the professor who are on board as well.
Yeah, like 2 military personnel. And
no, I think there's
lots
like
of students.
Half a dozen, because
he
runs through like half a dozen military guys later in the movie. Yeah,
because they're shocked that he got all the grunts.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I suppose it can make sense if you're thinking like there's pirates and it's like those old-fashioned kind of like Navy boats where you just go out into the ocean and you need like military to protect you.
That makes sense, actually, yeah. Because I was confused too what the purpose of this entire ship was. None of these roles made sense.
They could at least had a line that says, "Oh, pirates" or some shit.
Yeah.
But they're not. They wouldn't be pirates, right? Because they're like literal.
No, I mean like
on a mission.
They are here to protect the students from pirates or something.
Oh, I see. Yeah. That would make more sense. Where are we? Oh yeah, the next thing up is they're just doing more introduction of what's actually on the ship, meeting all the characters who are prone to dying. And this is some of the space junk I was talking about too that I thought was pretty interesting. It's just subtle little things showing you that humans have kind of desecrated Earth 1 and abandoned it. And it's super cool. They're flying back to the ship, and you see all this space junk that would be left over from hundreds of years of leaving
consistent
debris
with the
up there.
details that they've mentioned too, as well as with the Earth being completely inhabitable. So you can just see the little times where they put effort. I just wish they spread it out a bit more.
You can actually believe they destroyed the planet in 450 years. I can't believe they started a brand new Earth in the same time, or found one identical.
Fuck fixing this one. Let's just find another one.
There's just another Earth out there we got to very quickly.
Oh, Vex, you sent in a picture of this guy?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh. Hey, he kind of did grow into that schnoz.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta look.
Hang on. I'll see if I can just pull it up.
Well, I got a picture on Discord.
I mean, that is from the front, though.
That's what I meant. Like it might still be a banger, but like he at least he's rocking it confidently. He's
Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at the second picture on there. It was like it appears to just be the same size.
Oh no!
Oh, it's still the same size.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
But he's grown into it. Like his face looks better now.
Let's see. Hang on.
Oh, he's just bald.
I think he's just, I honestly. Think
Yeah,
it's
he just got a haircut.
Look,
And
he
it's
looks
good
so much
angle.
better.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
It's a
look
good
at
angle.
the second picture.
No,
He
get
looks
the one I
much
put up.
better than he did in the movie. We'll give him that.
Well, look at the one I picked up on Discord. He doesn't look better.
Oh no! Okay, now we got to settle this. See what you've done. I want to see what this looks like.
All right, let me open up Discord here and take a look. Oh Jesus! Oh my God!
Caw-caw!
I didn't
Yeah,
even
hang
notice that
on.
while watching the movie, but now it's just like, whew.
Here, I'll pull
Well,
this up.
Which would
Hang
win,
on.
Jason's machete or his nose?
Oh, his nose.
He would probably chop it off and use it as his new weapon.
No, it would break on his nose, not the fucking metal stupid thing that he stabbed. Let's
Not
see it.
better, dude.
Not
Yeah,
better.
no.
No.
Oh no.
To be fair, I think he's playing like a meth addict or something in that screenshot.
What does that have to do with his nose?
Okay, but I'm saying like he might have had to lose weight, so
Yeah,
it
but
makes
you've
him
got
thinner. The
you've got a very
nose is more
flattering
pronounced.
angle.
You know?
Yours
Yeah,
is
well,
up
I mean,
and
Matt
head back.
probably you wouldn't want to develop a cocaine habit with a schnoz like that. You're gonna.
I don't know. With hair, it looks like he grew into it. That's all I'm saying.
From a certain angle. So they're flying back to the ship, taking their sweet time because they got to drag the movie out to an hour and a half.
That awful looking ship docks.
Yeah, that ship does look like
Testicle with
shit. What a
legs.
terrible design. They immediately are. They want to get her to. What would you call that machine? It's like a med lab, and they use nanites to resuscitate people and reattach arms, which we'll see.
Yeah. Med Lab seems fair.
That sounds right. A med lab.
And that's
And-
the professor, isn't it? The guy before on the
Yeah,
right.
The guy on the right's the professor, and the guy on the left is Sergeant Bronsky, who is the head of the military. I don't know, fixture that's here. Yeah. And they're bringing in Jason, and Bronsky asks, "You're not going to bring him back, are you?"
And he say it's impossible because he's dead. So they take Jason to the morgue. And it's like, it's interesting because they take Jason to the morgue and she's like, you know what? I'll just peel his face off. I'm just going to. What exactly is her plan? She just starts hacking at him like some sort of butcher.
Well, and
Yeah, she does. She like takes his bad eye out and shit. Yeah.
She
rips his face completely off. She rips his face completely off and then goes, "No wonder you wore this thing." And it was like, okay, now granted, Jason's got a messed up face, but you cut off his face entirely.
You're like, why? What's the research? Oh, because he's a human like them. If we cut his face off, we'll see a skeleton underneath.
This is the poor kid who got his arm chopped off, the stoner guy that we've been mocking the entire time. They bring him into the let's see. And now we're being introduced. I wrote all these characters' names down, but it really doesn't matter. They're all just the sexed up students that are ready
Hot girl 1, hot girl 2.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Just rank them in terms of hotness at this point. It's
Okay,
fine.
so this one's a 4.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
would say this. Okay, if Rowan is like, so let's say Rowan is a 10 out of 10. I think she's the hottest one.
Yeah,
honestly,
she's
here.
oh
She's
yeah,
one.
for sure.
Yeah.
Rowan's the baddie. Yeah.
This one's probably 3 or 4.
Not even fair to
4.
include her. Jeez, she's fucking hot.
And the one in the dead center there, 3.
Wait, which is the one? Okay, I don't even want
on.
to spoil it, but the funniest moment in this entire movie.
That's
I don't know.
her, I believe.
If you know what I'm referring to, then
Yes.
okay, please. Because I was just like, I hope this might be the one. Because I thought the jump scare was pretty funny, but that might just be a personal one. But the thing I'm referencing, that is just fucking perfect fucking comedy. I can't believe I'm
It
so glad they
exists.
chose
I
that.
can guarantee you on Rule 34, cannoli.
Jason Triple X.
Of course it does.
Yeah, come on.
And this is the scientist that's
She's
going
like an
to,
8. She's an 8 or a 9. I think
For
she's really
sure.
hot as well. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Smoke show.
I don't believe she'd be a mortician.
Yeah,
Not in
that's
that
what she
outfit.
is.
This is not the best shot of her, but I remember her being pretty hot. Pretty hot.
I like when
She has a
Jason finally
much
goes
better
after.
profile than that fucking dude with the schnoz. I can tell you that.
Right.
Well, yeah, for sure. Like,
I don't know if you had to bleep it out or not, but I like when Jason attacks her, he almost takes off her shirt and it
I
reveals
noticed that.
she's
No, I did
wearing...
not bleep it out because there were no nipples in that shot.
Okay.
he almost
Like,
had
he
almost,
did not give a
almost.
fuck about grabbing
Yep.
onto those things. I
Nope.
can
Nope,
tell you
he
that.
did not.
Nope.
Like, this is my only shot.
Yeah. He's like, oh, now I see why you guys you fuck so much.
Why you're horny all the time. It
Yeah,
makes sense
maybe
now.
I should stop killing you and get into this.
Regenerate that part, body, please.
Well, say like later on, he comes back from the dead because of that nano machine. Can that just bring people back to life?
I guess so. Which is why I'm like, why don't you just throw all the chunks of people?
Wasn't everyone
in
just
that
go into
machine
the
and-
nano machine?
Yeah.
I think the black dude getting stabbed, like him, being so
Twice.
jovial about it. Yeah, him being so jovial about it kind of worked based on the tech that he knows he has access to. Or any other movie, I'd be like, okay.
No, but
that's
he
not-
doesn't use it. He just ties a bandage around the
Yeah,
stomach
I
and
know,
goes,
and he's still
"Ah."
fighting. He's still fighting after the movie. That made no sense. I was just like, wait a
His
minute,
intestines have been like skewered.
flopping around.
So they're saying all kinds of scientific mumbo jumbo here to make the movie sound smart while they regenerate Rowan. And they put this kid in another med lab where you're going to see the nanites reattach his arm here.
Mm-hmm.
And they say something along the lines of like, don't move or you'll end up with an elbow where your
Wrist is.
wrist is. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that for him, that would have been a good thing. Would have taken the focus away from the schnoz.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like, you think this is fucked up? Look at my hand.
Yeah, they have all this tech. They can't fix his fucking nose. Like, they gotta have some nanos that can twist that thing back into shape. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that chick is smoking.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
it's like,
back in the
what-
day, they really used to just have every role played by hot chicks.
Well, because it was made by men. You had like Josh Whedon. I know he was
Yeah.
like a bit of a weirdo, but he at least went, I want attractive women who can act.
But it's
Is
what
why
they're
would
there for, right? Like you don't need them to be particularly good. If you're gonna have shit actors either way, you might as well at least have them standing there being shit actors who are nice to look at, as opposed to shit actors who are not nice to look at, and that's where we are now.
Because women are in charge now. That's why.
I was
They
about to
don't
say,
wanna-
Reaper, it's because more women are in charge.
It's because they don't like. They're like Sith. They don't like rivals.
It's true.
A rule of two.
But it's weird. They'll like put ugly chicks in movies and then build them up. Be like, yeah, slay queen.
No, they build them up to fall. Like they go. Like what was that fat woman on Mandalorian? Lizzo. You know, she looks perfect, and she's like dying of diabetes.
Which she admitted after she started taking the fat jabs. But at the time she wasn't taking the fat jabs, that was the epitome of health. There's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
Until she
Yeah,
thought that there
it's ridiculous.
was.
They despised her because she starts to look more attractive and got more healthy.
Same
That's-
happened to Adele.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
everyone
probably
turned
more
on
cases
Adele.
of it than that. Adele, Lizzo, those are the two big ones.
Who's
but
that?
there's several cases of it.
Really unfunny comedian.
The Australian one, right?
Oh, Rebel Wilson.
Yeah,
No,
Rebel Wilson
yeah,
was another
and-
one.
No,
another
there's
one?
another one.
Amy
She was in a film
Schumer.
with John Cena.
Nope. Oh yeah, it was Amy
Um,
Schumer. That was
Amy
Schumer with
Schumer.
John Cena. Yeah.
She never got thin though. She just got fatter.
No, she lost a bit of weight at first.
Yeah,
I think she's
She
fat
went
now,
on
but she
Ozempic too, I think.
yeah. And then they went, oh, boo, like that, because you can just tell how petty these people are.
Yeah, I like that lie she told. They approached me about Barbie. I was like, oh, and they settled on Gal Gadot, and they settled on Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure they approached you. They
Uh-huh.
probably
It's probably because I had to give up the role, and Margot Robbie did a fine job.
Let's be honest. They approached you to play the fat one.
you were gonna be body positivity, Bobby.
Yeah.
Barbie. That's what you were gonna be. Oh, Rowan looking hot.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Beak's arm is back together. Oh yes, they
That's
have
how
to
Beak,
remove their
right?
clothing, and they argue over the clothing being who's going to remove it. By the way,
Didn't she have like a chain on her afterwards, anyways? Though I thought
Yeah.
that was a weird choice. Just have her naked, man. That's what we
Yeah, I
all
know.
want.
Yeah.
She probably said no. And I'd go, well, if you want to be in the movie, you'll do it.
We need to bring Mr. Weinstein back in here.
Oh my god. So yeah.
If you want to fast forward by a minute, you push control and right. That moves at a minute.
I don't know if I want to do a whole minute though.
It's been like, these little bits where you're kind of catching up.
These are the two. So the 8 there is the mortician is checking out Jason, and she has 2 assistants who are way too horned up to be able to help her. So this is the scene where she sends them on their way.
It's what the movie considers character conflict as well, because there's a scene just before it where she's like, "Oh, I don't want those 2 people because they're just students and they can't do it." And then the professor guy says, "Well, you have to." And so they turn up for this scene, and then she says, "No, go away." And so they go away. It's brilliant.
Yep.
I love this character work. There's so much to say.
Platoon, are you able to control the video for a second so I can take a quick break?
No.
Oh my god.
How do I do that?
I don't know. Probably not, because I'm sharing my fucking screen. Shit.
Then no, because I don't have control of your computer.
I'm going to piss my pants, and I'm not.
Go have a piss.
I'll be right back.
Time with something. So fat people, they're horrible, right?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well,
Big
they're not
noses.
human.
Big.
I'm actually having an issue seeing. I think the slides are like lagging in Streamlabs. Let me know if I'm roboting as well. I don't know what's going
No,
on.
you're not roboting, but I don't think this. I don't think there's slides. I think Cynic is just sharing his screen, which has this playing.
He's
I think
he's just on VLC media and he's kind of skipping through.
The
Yeah.
screen I'm seeing in Streamlabs isn't the same that I'm seeing on the stream when I pull it up. So I'm like,
Oh.
things. That's what's weird. I've never had that happen before. But I'll see. It might just be
What's
me.
the chainmail do? Why doesn't that like fuse it into like a, I don't know?
That's
a
what I was
fucking
wondering.
cyborg?
They had to cut off her clothes, but they put the chainmail thing on her.
maybe
Yeah,
it's a
that makes
special
less
kind
sense.
of chainmail that tells the thing to know what not to do. Maybe I don't know. I'm just making it
It
up.
only
for the fun.
covers like a tits and a fanny, and it doesn't seem to go to her legs or arms or anything.
No.
I was wondering about that as well. Yeah.
Oh, that was another thing I liked about like the 2 horny students is the one girl looks at Jason and goes, "I bet he's hung like a mule."
I'm like, oh my god.
It's like, wow.
They couldn't resist.
Isn't Jason like canonically still like 13 or 14 years old at this point?
Mentally, he's like 6,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, mentally he's like 6, but he's also just like a rotting, like mutilated corpse. And then she's like, "I'm just so horny. I bet you that guy's huge." And you're like,
You know what,
He also
Jason's
he has like a
probably looks
tiny
like at this
brain,
point?
right?
Yeah.
Oh
He
yeah,
does have
they
a tiny
make his
brain, yeah.
so small, yeah.
yeah.
Tiny
That's-
brain
he
and
is
regeneration. Those are
himself.
the 2 things they
That's
stand
all
for.
he is.
Yeah.
He just only gets up when people start fucking.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I thought that was hilarious that they kept that specific continuity. He hates
Oh my god.
fucking.
The initial twitch, like when they first start getting hot and heavy, and then
It'll
you see
it'll
the
literally
body work, and I was like, "This is
it'll
what makes
resurrect
it
him. It'll fucking resurrect his ass if there's too much fucking. It's crazy.
Yeah, Jason goes, "I didn't see a ring on that finger."
Room for the Holy Spirit, please."
Oh man.
Why? It's just like the whole thing of just he comes back as a cyborg for no reason. Like the med bay, it just goes looking for alternative sources, and it just makes him a bulletproof cyborg.
Which is funny because it doesn't the mortician woman she dies in this room, right? Because
Yeah.
he gets off the table, but
Demolished.
it doesn't give her like a cyborg face. She's just dead. But when
No, she dies in
Jason
the other
dies,
room.
oh, she's in the other
The
room.
professor dies in this room now.
Oh,
that's
well, he
right.
doesn't
Does,
get brought back
Professor
either.
does, yeah.
So it's
Well,
like
the-
on the one hand, there's some setup which is kind of cool. You know, they set up the med bay thing and they set up the nanite thing, and that's good because that comes back later. But then they introduce the problem, which is why does it only bring back Jason as opposed to bringing back the other person who dies in the room?
Well,
Especially when he smashes through it. Well, no, because it regenerates for you, so it's the machine doing it. Because Jason's like dead, his head is like gone, and he's not
Yeah.
regenerating. But
Well,
like,
yeah,
he
no, but they
flies
already said it
into
doesn't
and,
matter
like,
what you do
smashes
to
the
him,
med
he
bay.
will regenerate.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I could see that working for Jason and no one else.
Like
Yeah,
at that
that's what I'm
date, everyone
saying.
else would just be like completely blasted. I was about to
But the
accuse
medbay
you of
wouldn't know
banning
that.
us to take a dump, Cynic, if you took 30 seconds more.
No, I had to take a phone call too. My my agent called me.
No, do your thing.
I had to
That's
take
all
it. But I will lead. I'll continue to lead the way.
good.
I
See
do
where-
like though the how old stuff had like screens they could physically touch instead of shitty holograms.
Yeah.
And the act it's
Yep.
quite cool. With the act to interact with the environment.
This is what I mean. Were you guys expecting to appreciate any of the sci-fi elements? Like we just were watching this for a goofy Jason movie, but some of it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's
some
just
of the
how
sci-fi
shit
elements are
everything
great.
is.
This shot is great. Like if again, I don't know if we're on the same shot here, but the keyboard scene where they're looking in to the med bay.
Nope, we're not. We're looking at two horny teenagers about to get it on over Jason's corpse.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with my Streamlabs.
She
I'm
says
like,
something
I-
along the lines of like, I bet he's hung like a mammoth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you gotta like just either reboot your computer or just like come back to StreamYard, Brooks. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
wait, she tries to cuckold him and that gets him hard and then they fuck.
Yeah, nothing turns on young people like rotting corpses.
That's what I'm
My
saying.
wig rubbed
At
off
the
one of my
very least,
eyebrows.
that room
Okay.
smells terrible.
Like he must stink in that room. He's like
Yeah, that's
literally
It's fucking disgusting. She's thinking about this big
So
nasty
gross.
zombie's dick. It's just that's what I was saying earlier. It's
Nasty
just-
zombie dick.
Yeah. They were so desperate to have that same stupid horny teen element that they were willing to plaster it into this movie when it makes no sense for them to even be like they would not be hired in this position if they can't control
it's
themselves
not-
professionally, you know?
it's not just the teens, like the professor gets his nipple twisted by that woman.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone is fucking-
That's what I meant. Everyone but the blonde is fucking. Every other cast member is just getting it on, and Jason just is not having that shit.
Everyone but the
So-
hottest. Well, besides Rowan. No, the the two,
Rowan
doesn't
get it on?
hottest ones
Yeah.
are not getting it on. Yeah.
They should just scissor. That's just the movie for
Yeah, it ends.
90
It
minutes.
ends. It ends with them scissoring.
I mean, I like the head cannon.
I don't
But it's like,
remember
I
either
don't-
of their names, but I would say
Horny guy, horny girl.
horny guy in 4.1.
4.1 feels a bit generous with that
zo-
face.
I think so too.
Zombie dick.
But
Zombie
I didn't,
dick.
I didn't want to call her. We already have 3. We have 4.
You know what? It's okay. She can be a 2 out of all of them. Let's be honest.
Okay.
She's the one that wanted to suck a rotten, infested zombie dick. That's what we can remember her for. Like she doesn't deserve a number.
I'm
She
feeling
does
a
look
little
like
bit
that type of
kink shamed
girl.
here, Jedi Brooks. Please stop with that kind of talk.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, come on, dude. Be cool.
Jason.
So she lets them go fuck because they're too horny to participate in their job.
But what is the job? It's like, what are we doing? Well, we're just cutting them to pieces.
Cutting into this zombie.
Wanna-
I thought they
wanna
wanted
stop
him
it?
like preserved too.
Yeah.
Well, no, the professor later on says it's Jason Voorhees in a separate call to that guy. This one, it's just she just goes, I'll just take him and just mess with him. There's no
Well,
like,
he doesn't know it's Jason Voorhees. He's informed it's Jason Voorhees, isn't he?
Yeah.
yeah, but like,
yeah.
why is she like cutting his face off?
I know it's ridiculous.
That's the
Well,
thing. There's just no
that's the
reason
thing.
for
It's
her to
like,
do this.
you kids are too horny to cut this guy's face off. Get out of here, you scamps.
Get out of here, you rascals.
It's
I
like
just
she's
like that. Oh,
She's playing
go ahead.
Galaga.
I was saying she's female Ed Gein.
Gross.
I was saying, I think it's very progressive that in the future, like even when you're in a professional setting and you're in a science lab, your boss will just be like, "It's okay, go fuck and then come back. We'll be all
Yeah,
right."
Get it out. Get it out.
Yeah.
Once you
This
come,
is-
get back into your lab coats.
Right.
Yeah,
This is
get back
this
in
is
your
like
lab coat.
true evolution, true progression of society.
Yeah. This could only happen in a Jason movie, is what I mean. It's like they try to be a sci-fi film for a few scenes, and then it's like, oh no, wait, this is a Jason movie. Everyone's fucking.
Yeah, we can't be doing that.
Yeah.
But they do resuscitate her using the nanobots as well. And for whatever reason, the hot mortician lady pulls out his fucking eyeball. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's
and
like,
she
yeah,
stares at it
the
for quite
eyeball's
some
dead.
time.
He's entirely dead.
It's like
So it's pointless.
She's
Where's the
like
goal
happy
there?
about it. Yeah, she's happy. It's just super pointless, but she's like, hell yeah. It's like stoked that she grabbed an eye out of his fucking face, like it
She's a
wasn't gonna be
serial
there.
killer. She is like Ed Gein.
yeah, that fucking show, man. Oh my god. Yeah, Vex. Just real quickly, you were right. Fuck that show.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I haven't finished it, and I don't think I'm going to.
Bro, I got to the kids part in episode 3, and I just I'm like, yeah, I'm turning this off. This is
I think
like,
I got to
Oh man,
5.
you should have kept going, man. You should have kept going.
no, I'm good. I'm good. Fuck this show. Yeah. Dahmer, excellent. Ed Gein, no.
Yeah.
The
There's
show is not the person.
There's a Monster of Florence series that Netflix just put out recently too. Has anyone watched that? I don't want to. It's Netflix, that's why. So I'm always hesitant. No, okay.
Nope.
Coin flip.
Nope. So this is where she's informed that she's on the Grendel, and he's like, he tells her what year it is, and she's like, "That's 400 years." And it's like, yeah, no fucking shit. No kidding. You can do a little bit of math. Good
You
job.
didn't realize that you woke up in a fucking spaceship.
I kept hoping that the little part was just gonna slip and we'd see a little bit of nip peek out, given what happens in the scene right after this.
It's true.
But even when she wakes up, she's not really like going, "Where's Jason?" She doesn't. They kind of go like, "Oh, he's on board," and she's not really that urgent in telling them that he's an unstoppable killing machine.
Yeah, she waits a scene.
Yeah, she waits till she's
tells him in
dressed.
private. Yeah.
Yeah, because they do tell her here that they recovered her and Jason, and she's like, "We have him contained," and she's like, "Oh, okay."
That's actually one of my most hated horror tropes. People like delaying vital information that could have completely changed the plot. The last voyage of the Demeter, I watched it the other day. Fuck that movie. It's
Not
like,
a good movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the quest. You get screwed over being a vampire fan, and I'm like, what am I doing? It's so stupid.
It's true because, like, if they had switched when this guy gets information around, then maybe things would change. Because if she had just informed him, because here he's about to find out that Jason's probably worth a fortune, and then he's informed that he's an unstoppable killing machine. Well, no, I take that back, because this guy, hang on, let's get to him. This guy here informs him that Jason was a mass murderer, killed
200
hundreds
people.
of people.
200
Yeah.
people.
And the guy's still excited about it.
But it is weird when he says, "We got someone who's 400 years old," and he goes, "There's loads of people who are 200 years old just walking about." Like, do they just find people that regularly and bring them back to life?
Well, he said there's probably at this point hundreds or thousands of people walking around.
So the tech has probably been evolved over time to where it's like casual, right?
Right.
How many frozen people are there?
Just the two of them, apparently.
But like,
yeah, that is true. How many people are like frozen so that they can bring them back?
Yeah,
how many discarded cryo tubes
are there?
Are you really
how often does this fucking happen? What happened to that chick?
I think Mickey nails it. It's a bunch of space perverts. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I like the way this guy talks too. He's like, "That's not Jason Voorhees, is it?"
Yeah, the guy with the lisp is epic as fuck.
I really like this scene. Like, this scene is better quality than the rest of the movie.
He's
It is.
The
so pissed
motivation,
off
the
to get
acting.
woken up.
Yeah, everything about it too. So yeah, this it's funny. Again, Platoon, aliens. How is this not like Burke and Ripley, like similar to that conversation? It's just it's so many little scenes that they just ripped off, but they made them work. Like, I did appreciate this guy, and at least having a clear motivation rather than bullshit. It's better than nothing.
That is true. John suggests he's talking about people just living longer to 200. Is that possible?
Yeah, but they talk about regeneration now. So like, is it just they've extended? Because he says it's not a big deal that people get to 200, but then why wouldn't you be impressed by someone who's 400 years old?
Yeah,
that's still 200 years older.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was his logic, though, right?
Yeah, it's like, it's not impressive. I go, but it's literally a cryogenically frozen person that we thawed back to life. He makes it sound that's very common. So it's like Walt Disney alive. Did they find him or what?
Imagine what he was worth when they found him. Because if Jason's worth, because that's just the conceit, really. They need to establish that Jason is worth a lot of money in order to justify keeping him around and not just jumping him out of an airlock or something. And And so, yeah,
It's better than a Snickers wrapper, Platoon. Come on.
It is. It's much
I'm
better than the Snickers.
So this guy's name that he called is Dieter on the Solaris research station, and he suggests he's planning on using Rowan as a kind of circus attraction, and he generically just states, "Damn it, I need money." And he doesn't really elaborate any further. He just needs money. And
does he have debts, or is he like a loan shark? Or
right, just nothing further. Just damn it, I need money. To which the guy mocks him and says, "I know."
He says Jason Voorhees is on board, and he's worth a fuck ton.
Yeah, he thinks everyone would be really impressed with Jason Voorhees, even if he's dead.
It is funny how that myth apparently has survived 400 years, because the guy in bed actually does it unprompted, right? He says Voorhees, not Jason Voorhees. It's like, how the fuck do you know about Jason Voorhees? Come on.
He's like Jesus. Everyone knows about him.
Yeah. Do you think like when they initially were frozen 450 years prior, that someone had to have, some top ranking officials or something had to have known about it, and we're just like, just leave him be, just leave him there?
No, because they send that Cronenberg there specifically to harness his immortality.
Yeah, they want to utilize and study it.
Right, so they would have taken him out of cryo freeze had they known.
Yeah.
They're keeping him there till they can figure out what they can do with them, basically what she said.
It just makes no fucking sense, but, it's not supposed to because it's a Jason movie, I guess.
Oh.
So he goes, take him to Solaris, and then I'll pay you money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And he says he's going to be a very rich bastard. He asks about the students and what they would think, and he says that the educational value will be enough.
Just ripping them off.
Yeah, just ripping off the students. It's his discovery, not theirs.
Well, to be honest, they're all just fucking each other. I don't think they'll mind.
Oh, this is and right after he gets off the phone call, a student walks in that's ready for some play. Mm-hmm. She has the titty tongs and some wine, it looks. So she's ready to go.
Yeah, and all the sex riles Jason up.
Yeah, this is the Jason ritual, the resurrection.
Everyone, so this is the point where it fully falls into Jason movie territory because everyone just starts fucking and dying.
That's it.
Yep.
It's like 15 minutes. 15 minutes of stabbing and fucking. Like that's just they just went off.
And so this is the scene where she's cutting off his fucking face, basically. She's taking off the mask, and I do believe we get a little bit of a reveal of his face.
I like the practical effects.
I do too. I really liked the effects for this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, I'm not going to try and be so precise as to find it. Fuck that.
Oh.
The VLC is it's hard to be precise.
VLC, I'm gonna have to really be precise here.
You know what? I was gonna do it. I totally forgot. But like, skipping through is a good way to do it. But then having specific scenes ready and that they're tested for copyright for
bro, I can't do it.
No, I said I was gonna do it because I know you're doing this part, so I can at least get those clips in, kind of like how Uninspired would do it, because that would make just certain scenes you want to get clean and clear. So I just totally forgot.
Yeah, it's only for like 1 second do they actually reveal what his face looks like, but she says, "Oh, you poor baby, no wonder you wore this thing," and mushes it back onto his face. Oh, there it is.
There he is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Damn. A face only a mother could love.
No, they couldn't. If you had Vex, if your kid looked like that, would you drown him?
Bro, by the time I have a kid, we'll have that thing where you can see what the kid looks like while it's in the womb. Fuck it, man. It's over.
Yeah, and he turn around the monitor and he see that. Would you walk and punch yourself in the stomach?
Vex, what's more horrifying if you had a kid? A face that looks like this or the guy with that schnoz?
Ooh.
Or both.
I think you got to go with the schnoz, man. At least he's still yeah.
I think it would be worse having a child that people would mistake as Jewish than this.
Oh my
God. Yeah, you'll get like some guy going, "Free Palestine," he runs you over in the car.
Mm-hmm. This can be fixed at least. I can just pay for cosmetic surgery with this, and that nose will always be there even when it changes.
Yeah, and he'll fool someone in the future if he has a nose job because they'll have a kid with a giant beak and be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, it's fucking gross.
And here is the professor in a nightgown getting his nipples twisted.
Well, we
In
all
a
need
gown.
hobby.
In a freaking gown, man. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
She's
And what
asking
does he
him.
shout?
He's shouting harder, harder.
And then he goes, "You pass."
Yeah,
At the end.
and then yells to his student, "You pass!"
I love his delivery on that.
Yeah.
Tipples.
I will never understand. A
don't
titty
get it.
twister used to be what bullies do to people.
I don't get
Maybe
it.
that's what. Maybe he turned it into an erotic fixation. You know, he used to be bullied and was like, "I'm
Hey,
taking
let's
control."
bully the gay kids, and he just run over and titty twist them, and he go,
Yeah,
"Oof."
until he liked it.
Yeah,
And
he
they-
probably
yeah,
liked it and
yeah,
asked for
yeah.
it. You know.
He'd piss them off just to get bullied more.
Yeah. And
Look at his
Jason
face.
is
Look at
coming
his
back to
face.
life now.
Bliss. Utter bliss.
These are the kind of women that we want in STEM.
Yeah.
I like the way she's operating a dead corpse with no like safety gloves, hazard
Just
things.
nothing.
She's
Yeah.
Hair
wearing
is
a
still down and
midriff
everything.
top.
Yep.
It's the alien Earth standard of hygiene again. It's just
But
Oh, I
she's
don't,
attractive at least.
Or no, I did. This is the edited copy. So
Oh, so
I
she's
put
the android.
Sydney
This was-
Sweeney-
This was so weird because
This
this
was weird.
robot doesn't have any consistency for character. Like she's a robot that like understands human things as a robot, but then she's also trying to be human and acts really human when shit goes down. So I was just like, this who wrote that? Was this a Cronenberg scene?
Right. So this is requested by the robot apparently to have nipples put on her. So I had to cover them up, and I decided to just put Sydney Sweeney on anything that has to do with titties.
Well, no, it is funny that you mentioned that though, Vex, because she does openly contradict herself like a couple of times.
Not
where
a couple.
she
It's like every other scene she contradicts herself.
She goes, "I want to do this to be real," and then or look more real, and then the one girl is astounded that she's a robot, and she's like, "But you look so real," and she's like, "I am real," and it's like, no, then why'd we just have the titty scene? And another thing is he keeps insisting that she's not a sex robot, and she very much acts like a sex robot a couple of times towards her creator here. So I have no idea what's going on there.
I feel like they deleted a lot of her scenes. Like there was story we were missing with her for sure, and then just they
Story.
kind of like, maybe.
But story missing
scene.
from Jason X.
This is when the nipples fall off and she gets upset. And
As one does.
he right, if your nipples fall off.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Right.
Mhm.
And he's not upset though, because he tells her that he likes her just the way she is.
Like a young boy.
Yeah.
No. Like why would you want a woman with no nipples or anything?
they have that weird thing going on where he seems to like the fact that he wants just her to be an android, and then they almost have this kind of relationship vibe going on. But then later in the movie, when she seemingly gets stabbed and dies, and he's like, "Oh, that's a shame." But then they're really tight again, and then they're not again, and then
But-
it's
Pretty.
And he also dresses her up in a gimp outfit.
And dominatrix out towards the
Yeah.
end. Yeah. So I feel like
She
there's
rocks
scenes
that
missing
outfit.
with those two.
That
Yeah.
actually bumps her up the hotness scale. In all honesty, that outfit.
Yeah, but it's like I like you with no nipples. Now I like you in a dominatrix outfit.
Yeah,
It's
which one is
taken
it,
us,
bro?
Let's see, 1 hour and 38 minutes to get through a half hour of the movie. So only about 3 hours to go, you guys.
Rookie.
So these are the two students that were told to go fuck instead of working on Jason.
Well,
And
you also
so-
not to interrupt. You also have to keep in mind we've mentioned certain things here and there about things that haven't come up yet, so it gets faster as we get to certain scenes.
It does. Like once he starts slashing people, you can kind of go through. The
Yeah.
movie a
Yeah,
little
like
fast.
this
That's
guy gets
true, yeah.
his neck broken. This guy gets shanked. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
less to talk
there's
about.
You can jump ahead just to the shots where it shows like the kills once we get past the 30-minute mark.
There might be 15-minute chunks where there's just nothing to say. It's just Jason shank that guy, and that's it. It's just
holy shit. Okay.
Why does Jason have a rainbow flag on his face?
This is fucking amazing. What just happened? I can't even tell you guys what happened, but whatever just occurred just blew my mind. I was just delivered. No, I'm gonna tell you. I was just delivered a breakfast sandwich by a topless woman with a Jason mask on.
Oh,
it was fucking cool. Probably the coolest thing that's happened.
Amy's then an 11
Where's
on
the ring, bro?
Scale right now.
Where's the ring? Where's the ring? What are you doing?
Breakfast sandwich by a hot pair of tits with a Jason mask on. Can't get it better. Okay, I'm distracted now. Sorry, what are we doing?
Nice. The blood isn't going to Cynic's head.
Holy shit. Okay, so whatever's happening
now he's gonna rush through the movie now.
yeah. So Jason kills a bunch of people and then he dies, and then we gotta go.
I'm gonna have to turn my camera off as well.
So this is the scene where Jason finally comes back to life. We're a half hour into the film, so it's about time he does some more killing. But
we've done all the important character establishment stuff. We know who all these people are. We care about them a great deal. We're very invested in the story. So now it's time for Jason.
It is, and
more fucking.
Yeah, we're kind of cock teasing the Jason reveal here because we're just going back and forth between this and
incel rage billing.
Yeah, the more people are having sex, the more rage he builds. See,
it's like by your privates combined.
Boom! Once penetration happens, is when he jumps to life.
He's like, I have to stop this now.
Your life must end. And one of the coolest deaths is about to occur. I really like this one. This kill is pretty badass.
This is probably one of the best kills I've ever seen in a horror movie.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
So he grabs her and certainly doesn't mind grabbing the shit out of those titties.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Oh,
look at that snag.
Mm-hmm.
So he smashes her face into the liquid nitrogen, I believe.
Yep.
Freezes it, smashes it. Oh, I've got to show this. Hang on. Yeah, for sure.
That's after he smashed.
Yeah. God damn, you have to be so fucking precise.
Use shift.
I am, but the 3 seconds skips right over it.
Does it?
Yeah.
But you know, it is so quick. Brief. It's so simple and quick. He just freezes it and smashes her. Oh, she's not attractive anymore. She's the least.
She is a 0 now.
You know what? Even
Boom!
With missing a head,
Sub-0.
She's still at an 8 or a 9, even without the head.
That's true because the tits are still there. You know,
everything else is still there. Yep, you can still tell she's a blonde as well. So
right,
it's all good.
I don't know. What is that? A 6?
Nah, I think she can still. We'll dock her down to an 8. How about that instead of 9?
All right.
Yeah, just drag the body away.
So just put a bag over her head. Jason finds the advanced machete. The futuristic machete.
Why do we need, we've got the bone saw, we've got all this other stuff, but we also have a big machete.
Yeah.
We don't have a laser drill, we have a machete. She was going to hack at him.
Yeah, he is satisfied with his pickup, but it's certainly not his machete, the one that has the level 3.
We didn't even get into this, but we probably should before he switches his look. What did you think of the design, his look here in this film?
I am not a huge fan just because I saw... So the best that Jason designed is actually in part 7, The New Blood, where he takes on the person with
it's between
psychic abilities. And
I think it's between that and Freddy vs. Jason. I can't decide.
I think those are just two kind of plain Jane. And this one, they said specifically when they were filming, they built it so that the actor Kane Hodder was as comfortable as possible. But that doesn't necessarily make it, a fantastic costume by any stretch.
It'd be cool to see the difference in all of them.
I thought the mask was cool.
Yeah, the mask is kind of what I'm liking in this shot, but the rest, you're right, it's uninspired.
Yeah, mask is good though.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see, where are we at now? I wrote a huge list of chronological order.
This is where he grabs the boyfriend who's fucking her and then disappears.
Yeah.
He just leaves her.
Right. Yeah. The next, now that Jason's reanimated, he, the next scene is when the professor brings Rowan some food, and that's when she finally tells him, Jason's like a mass murderer.
He's immortal, and he's like, really? He doesn't act shocked. He just goes, like he just, just completely unfazed by that.
She's pretty unfazed by everything. She takes to the future really, really, really well. Like he explains that Earth is, the oceans, the soil can no longer sustain life, and just kind of leaves it at that. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, like your family's dead, your friends are dead, your dog's dead. And she's like,
And she was like, I was in STEM. I didn't have any of those anyway. I was a woman about my career.
It's even worse. We should have mentioned it earlier, but like, I don't know, like you had the whole Ripley scene reacting to like missing out on her daughter's entire life. This chick didn't give a fuck the fact that it was 400 years later. She didn't mention anything. Where's my mom? That like her whole life is gone. Everyone dead. She didn't even have a panic attack. They just skipped it.
I was gonna say Fry from Futurama had a more emotional reaction.
Because it's just what you do. You can't not have that scene. It's essential.
Yeah, so but like she warns him about Jason, and he's like, I'm not really bothered. And that's it. That's really all we talk about.
He couldn't give less of a fuck.
It's just this guy. He went from being a really interesting character to a really stupid character very quickly.
Yeah,
this
he just
was interesting.
Slightly interesting. Money. The fact that he wanted money, and there was a clear obstacle based on the value of his product, and then he found the other thing in Jason. I think it's just way better than nothing, and the scene was well acted. So I'm like, I was expecting this at all.
Chat's been on fire tonight. So Jason's looking for some victims, and he's about to find them.
I did want them to do like a Scooby-Doo hallway sequence when I saw, because you have that particular camera angle. He walks up and someone else comes back, and I thought later in the film, just have everyone running through doors.
Fuck me. So this is her explaining that Jason's a killer, and they're talking about Earth and yada yada yada. And she explains to him what we saw at the beginning of the film, that some people wanted to keep him as a specimen, and it's always about money, and he's just kind of like, yeah, it kind of is. She asks him then, how do you repay someone that gave you your life back? And he's like, we can figure something out.
Zip.
Yeah. Let me give you my nipples. Yeah, that's his. I can think of something, baby.
You want to be in a movie? You want to be a star, darling?
Want to be a star?
But what is this? Are these just aliens, or because they?
Yeah, I don't really know.
Is she growing humans, or like have they discovered alien civilization, or are they just like freaky botanists, or what?
I don't know, but I'm seeing tits there that Cynic is not scrubbed out. The alien has.
Are those considered tits?
I mean,
no,
by YouTube probably.
Tits.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
You can't trust YouTube, man.
Well, I don't know what to do
sausage,
now,
bro. The sausage. That's all I'd say.
Well, we won't go back to them.
Also, just because they're all crusty and green doesn't mean they're not tits.
They produce milk.
Wiser words have never been said, Platoon.
If they can produce milk, you need to bleep them out.
Is it green milk that Luke Skywalker drinks?
In this scene too, she explains to him that they tried killing Jason via firing squad electrocution, but no one tried just cutting his fucking head off.
They also hung him.
Yeah,
that was my biggest issue. You can't name like 4 or 5 things when we're talking about Jason, and you guys just gave up. Like what? Like they could have really put a lot of thought into that, into trying to cover all the other elements that you can, all the ways you can murder somebody. But I don't know, they just tapped out.
But imagine how funny that would be. You hang him and he's still kicking after like 5 hours, and he's just still going.
Sorry, I'm eating this delicious sandwich that was made by.
You're good, bro. You're good. No worries.
Yeah, like she gets introduced to the team, and she's like, Jason's still like an immortal killer, and they're like, oh yeah, they're still not bothered.
And all the other things that they don't really take the time to establish, they do at least take the time to establish why she's wearing clothes and how. She's like, "Oh, you're wearing my clothes. Glad to see they fit." So that's information I needed to know.
You're taller than me.
Yeah, funny that.
Put effort into that, but I don't know. It's just strange.
Doesn't she change clothes later on, or because she changed like an orange top, doesn't she?
I think so.
And I don't know if it's underneath this, but it doesn't look like it because you can see the side, the boob.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be anything
changing.
underneath it. I don't remember, to be honest. She may have changed. Maybe she didn't. We'll find out one day.
Who knows?
Next week.
So they're introducing characters named. They all have pretty normal names except this one dude on the left here, Sunaran. Which I just didn't understand why they decided to name one character something odd.
Maybe he's
like
ethnic.
An Easter egg, or is it like another sci-fi character based on him? Or
there's a few Easter eggs in it because obviously the Solaris gets a name check, and I think one of the characters is called Wayland. So there's a few other sci-fi references. Maybe the Sunaran is from a sci-fi thing. I don't know.
It's got to be.
Yeah, this is Janessa, who is the the 3.
Janessa isn't a normal name.
It's a pretty fucking normal name compared to Sunaran.
He might be Indian.
Sunaran. Yeah, it's probably popular over there.
It's not.
It's not. And so she's like captivated by the green titties that weren't supposed to be on screen. Oh well.
Let's see here.
She is told that Jason's on board, which I don't know. They discover he's missing.
Well, he already said he was contained. He just says, "Oh, he's in the morgue now."
Right.
Yeah, and didn't she ask for proof? Prove it to me.
Yeah, he goes like, "Oh, he's dead. He's in the morgue," and she goes, "No, he can't die. Show me." And then it cuts to the morgue.
It's I don't know. It's strange that they weren't willing to take him very seriously. Like she obviously is going to know more about him than they do. But everyone in the scene is strange.
She's not panicking like fucking Jason's going to get loose. It's like, see, told you so.
Yeah, exactly. She's like a smug attitude about it rather than she should be fucking totally panicking. She's just completely out of character here.
When Vex said Sunaran is not an Indian name, I did have to go and look this up. Apparently, in India, there is a place that is described as a vibrant and lively neighborhood filled with colorful houses, narrow winding streets, and bustling markets, and it is called Sunaran Ka Mohalla. And it's in India.
That was a lie.
So Vex lied. She's misled
wrecked.
the stream.
Hold on.
Misinformation.
Get wrecked.
Hold on. You said it was a name, like for a person. Okay, that's how I interpreted it.
Well,
place names could be people names too. Think of all those insufferable people who name their kids like fucking, I don't know, Spain or India.
Paper Mushrooms is correct then. Sunaran's parents are definitely Earth 2 hippies. They're New Age Earth 2 hippies, and they preach about the death of Earth 1. If they name their fucking kid Sunaran.
I'll
but
believe
also, it's like a place in India that's vibrant and colorful. I've X'd out.
That's also every place in India. Like that's the toilets in India after like they have a food festival.
They are very colorful. That's true, and vibrant.
But one color everywhere. Do you see that video of the English guy and he's in the cow poo festival and he's wearing like a hazmat suit and everyone's throwing stuff at him?
I have not seen that. No,
and everyone's going, he's racist. He's racist. He went, he's just trying to survive, the fucking not getting dysentery or something. He didn't make them throw cow shit at each other.
It's a tuberculosis festival. Anyway, this wonderful film.
Anyway,
where are we?
Oh yeah, the movie. Anyway, So she's told Jason's on board. They have his machete, his actual original machete, no less. And he's adamant that Jason is contained and everyone's safe.
She's like, show me.
Yeah, show me.
Whoops, he's wrong.
And then whoopsie daisy, looks like this is Brodsky, and he's discovered that people have died already. And now we're gonna get into the absolute massacre of pretty much everyone on board at this point.
Yeah, like it's quite quick how quickly like Jason just kills everyone. Like
annihilates them.
Yeah, like he spends the next 30 minutes just slaughtering people.
Mm-hmm.
There's some deaths we don't even see. He's just doing his magic tricks, like the blonde chick. She just died somehow. Yep. I did like this back dude. Though. He was the only one taking his job seriously. Like he's actually in a real film.
Yeah, Brodsky takes himself very seriously, and this next scene is the one that you're a fan of, Brooks, where this guy just fucking eats it, and then he leaves the chick alone for whatever reason.
Yeah, like he knocks on the door, goes hi, stabs him, bye.
Yeah. Stabs him and then leaves. Just leaves.
See, if I was gonna prepare clips, this 100% would have been one of them because I don't even know if I can qualify it as a jump scare. Like I was laughing my ass off. It was so fucking funny the way they did it. Like why would you shoot it like that?
It's the taking him away and then just closing the door.
Yeah, like it's a comedy scene, 100%, not a horror scene.
Like he just handed him an Amazon parcel. He just took it and left.
Here's your package.
Why did you have to get a sandwich?
It was a damn good I was hungry.
Eat it.
It was a damn good sandwich.
This clip that you froze on though, like, oh my god. Oh no, wait. See, I have 2 streams up because I don't know why my Streamlabs is lagging. So just trying to keep up with what image we have up.
I believe this is the scene where they start getting prepped to go after Jason, the grunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the main guy tries to talk him into making sure that he doesn't wipe him out. He needs to have him alive, or
what
did the Cronenberg guy say? I want him soft or some shit.
I want him soft. Yeah.
I want him soft.
Yeah. Yeah, he offers him like different amounts of money, and then he works his way up to $500,000. And the dude literally gives him the nod, but then quickly goes to his crew and like basically says, "Fuck that." I know. How long did it take you to eat that damn thing?
Well, no, I'm trying to run because if I don't do the narration, who the fuck's going to?
I'm
so
taking
I take
it.
A bite and then I fucking do.
Motherfucker, eat the sandwich.
Someone else
All
can
right, I'll
narrate
be right
and
back.
you just push right. So as Brooks said, he's offering. You can push right here. Brooks said he's offering him money not to kill Jason. And if we go right, if we skip, there we go. If we skip, oh no, the girl, she's alive. Forgot about her.
But it's like other than him being like a Chad and really trying to take his job seriously, it's one of the only bit of character that we get for him. The fact that he like focuses his crew and the job as a priority, even over profit. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good scene for a character that's like got no other good scenes left because the rest is nonsense and plot armor. So I don't know.
Well, he's the only character to be like selfless because even the main woman doesn't really. She just wants to survive.
What he does at the end might be the most selfless thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
No, it's so badass.
This guy, like, oh my goodness.
Doctor Strange loves him.
We'll get to it, but wow, this guy is the ultimate Chad.
This dude is the man. I actually like the actor.
He was on was he Gladiator? He was no, that's just someone else. That's a different one. Different black guy. They all look alike. Sorry.
Was he in the first Resident Evil?
No.
He was in
Spartan. Actually, that's a different black guy as well, Sammy. Actually, the face is a little bit different. Hold on.
He's the cuckold in Spartacus. His best friend Gannicus fucks his wife, slave wife.
Okie dokie.
It is not Candyman.
I get him. I always get him mixed up with the black dude from Oz, the guy who played BC.
Oh yeah.
He was in 300. He was the messenger in 300.
Yes.
Oh,
he's the guy who got kicked in the hole. How did we not figure that out?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, he is in Gladiator 2.
Wow. Oh right. Yeah.
I don't know where he is in Gladiator 2, but apparently he's in it.
Is he in the monkey fight where they're fighting all those like baboons? Those CGI
Uh,
ones.
Maybe he dies there. Is he the guy who
Yeah.
dies in the? Oh, fuck, I don't know.
I think a baboon bites him.
That's believable. His character name in that movie is Juba. No, it doesn't make any. I don't know. It makes-
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, yeah.
Chewbacca.
Jubatha, apparently. I don't know who that. I've seen that film a few times. I don't know who he is.
Well, he's supposed to replace the first black guy, but he has no character.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's pointless. He dies. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. So next up, he just kills some people that are playing some video games, some futuristic video games, of course.
Yeah, they
Where
think
it's,
he's part of the hologram, and they're slowly like introducing the tech that they have. And then,
Which is another setup beat as well, right? Because they come back to use this again later as well. So it's all right.
Mhm.
Immersive gameplay experience.
Yeah, and he just comes and interrupts completely. But I do like the fact that they get that, like, when they slowly realize that he's real, they snap back into reality, and the guy's like, drop the kid. Like, he's actually taking things seriously. Like, I just appreciate people having urgency when they need to be.
Yeah, and I actually like the fact that it shows the military guys interacting with the students like they probably would form some sort of kinship over like a video game that makes sense.
Yeah. Like him saying drop the kid just from his line delivery. Like you can tell there's a history there, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, Jason kills the simulated version of both characters. Like he chops one in half, chops the head off of this guy, and that's
He's the writer for the movie, isn't he? That guy.
Oh, is he?
I think that's Todd Farmer, who I want to say wrote it and starred in it. I could be wrong.
The bald guy?
Yeah, I think that's him.
That's cool. Decent job in this scene, all things considered. But yeah, this is them actually playing the game itself, and Jason's very confused. And so are they, because they don't understand why this guy's still here. But wouldn't he recognize him? Like, oh, you're the guy we unthawed.
Mm-hmm. He might be too high for that, to be honest. So
yeah, but the other guy, like, we can excuse the stoner, but like, yeah.
Well, the other guy wasn't
know the
there.
mechanics of this scene. No, the bald dude here.
Yeah, he wasn't on. He didn't rescue Jason. He didn't get. He didn't bring him up.
Yeah, the bald dude wouldn't recognize him.
Okay, we're blaming weed then. This fucking kid.
Yeah. So he breaks this kid's back because he's yelling.
That
at
was
him
hilarious too. Just breaks him like a freaking like chair.
Yeah, just snaps him.
Oh man.
He jumps on him to try and save the day, whatever the fuck he actually planned on doing. I don't know. But yeah, here it is. He breaks him like Bane and Batman, just snaps him. And then grabs this guy. And some of these deaths are inspired, some uninspired. This is one of them that's kind of uninspired. He just takes him and smashes his head against the wall and kills him.
I thought he was going to do it like multiple times and that his head was like a smashed plum, but no, he doesn't. Just twice.
Yep.
They just gave up on that one. It's not as good as the back break. That one is pretty funny. Because like I'd rather them be epic or funny, but I don't want like lazy ones like this. We're like, oh, it's almost a waste of a body.
According to my notes, this is the actual scene where Professor Lowe talks to Brodsky that he wants Jason alive, offers him $100,000, ups it to $200,000, but Brodsky's like, you know what? Safety of all these people is my number one priority.
Hello, sandwich man. We already did that.
What's that?
We already did that, sandwich man. You were too busy scarfing that shit.
No, well, you might have discussed it, but this is where the scene actually applies and it happens.
Oh shit.
Here.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, we've talked about this movie completely out of order.
Yeah, we really have.
Yeah, sorry, chat. We're all over the place.
And at $500,000 is where Brodsky finally agrees to it, but he doesn't really. He nods here when he says $500K, but then he tells his team basically blow him to smithereens, and then we'll grab one of his legs and say that we tried.
Say we tried.
Yeah, cool.
I do like when he was trying to like pay him. I was like, wow, inflation's doing pretty good for for going almost 500 years in the future.
500K wouldn't be worth shit like 500
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, oh wow.
Just wouldn't be worth anything. But it was still a lot of money back in when this came out, 2000?
Yeah.
2001,
yeah.
It's weird because the guns have got kind of like a barrel that a minigun would have, but they're like thick like shotguns. It's really strange, like gun design.
Yeah. This scene here is well, it goes on because he just picks this team off one at a time as they're hunting him. So we can actually go through this pretty fast.
Is this the bit with the corkscrew death?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this chick scares this guy and he says, "Don't do that." And she says that he screams like a girl and he says, "Screw you," to which she says, "You wish."
Foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm. This engineer / pilot guy is working, and Jason. I was watching this. I was fast forwarding through 10 seconds at a time, and it is amazing how they stretch this movie out.
Mm-hmm.
Like this guy's just sitting here, I think, for a full minute, just like looking behind him, just like this.
Yeah, they had a lot of scenes like that.
Yeah,
they did. And like it works if you don't know exactly what's about to happen and who's about to do it, but we do, so it doesn't. It's like an Alien. You can have long drawn out scenes because it's kind of tense and you don't know exactly what the xenomorph is or where it is or what it's going to do. Whereas this is just, well, we know fucking Jason's there.
Yep.
Hurry up.
Especially Predator can do this better than almost anyone because he has that creature has a reason not to just straight up attack you right away. It's gathering information, could be recording you. But with Jason, it just gets silly after a while.
Yeah, like is he having fun stalking his prey? What the fuck is he doing?
Well, I think we established at the very beginning that he is when he dragged that guy out of the room just to troll the hot chick.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Just to wait until she notices him.
Just to wait. He's definitely a troll.
Yeah, he does the same here. He waits till this guy sees him in his reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sees him in his reflection, but Brodsky saves him just in time. They start blowing him away, but he gets away. When they walk up, he's gone. And so now they're on a cat and mouse chase, and Jason starts picking them off one at a time.
So he chokes the first guy.
Does he?
Yeah, like they all together in the little corridor. Then he just comes from back. Yeah, this bit here.
Oh yeah.
He chokes one of them.
Yeah.
It's just strange that they all fire at him. He falls down. No one's got eyes on the body. Yeah, like nobody. Everyone's just like, "Oh, clear." No reason to look at him whatsoever. Just, you know what I mean? Let's just.
Why overthink it?
Yeah, he's dead. Don't look at him. No, what are you looking over there for? He's dead, Tommy. It's so stupid when I think about the logistics of all these scenes. And then again, poof! Suddenly he's over here, able to strangle somebody.
Yeah.
But
Jason finds another guy here. I think this is the screwed guy. This is
the next snap.
No, the screwed guy's on the balcony.
Oh yeah.
And he does kung fu.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That was reminding me of the Manhattan scene where the black dude tries to box up Jason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So stupid.
A classic scene.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, after this, we have 20 super chats to get through.
It's all about Jason.
I wonder if there will be an After Dark today.
I am going to be dead by the time we hit After Dark.
Probably.
I really want to take these contact lenses out. So.
You're a soldier for going that long.
Yeah, dude. You're in for 2 hours. Why don't you go take them out now and come back?
No,
do it, man. I can't believe you.
I'm committing.
I could barely breathe in that
The men on this stream have already wussed out. Let the woman take over.
I was requested. I would have suffered all the way through with you.
Yeah, sure. That's why you.
I'm still wearing my outfit. That required a huge sacrifice on my part.
Geez,
it's such an uncomfortable thing to wear.
Oh, geez, the pixels, they're heavy.
No, so that was the guy, because the guy I had mentioned that I thought was the screwed guy was the screwed guy. Because this is where they find him. This is where they find his body.
After the next snap?
Yeah, it must. Yeah, so go back. I think that bit where Jason was looking over the balcony. I think that was it.
That was it. Yeah.
But he does kung fu. Yeah, just before. Yeah.
Hang on, I got to be precise with this again. Fucking God.
Because he runs up and starts like karate chopping him.
Yeah, this is right here is where he lands on the screw, and just kind of slowly drifts down.
It's the little kung fu action that you get before. It's just funny. Like just anytime someone attempts to fight Jason and you're not named Freddy, it just becomes comical.
Yeah, he fights him, goes down, lands on the screw. Right here.
There
we go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It just slowly spins down.
They do give him some good shots. Like that's like a nice like shot of his face. They understand what they're doing with like at least lighting to some degree.
Yeah. They find him and they ask him what's his status report, and they say he's screwed.
He's screwed. And like perfectly straight face as well. It's just
Yeah.
don't know what to do with this movie.
This chick gets her throat slit soon.
Yeah, it's quite basic.
Yeah. See, she just gets her shit fucked up like that. It's kind of like I said, some of these kills are super inspired, some of them are not. So
Yeah, it's just like a montage, like scene after scene of him just slowly picking them apart one by one. And you would think they'd be a little bit, they would learn to stick together at least. I don't know.
This guy manages to shoot Jason a bunch of times and then impale him on a spike.
Yeah, he falls down, and there just happens to be a giant spike anchor on the floor that he lands on, and then he picks him up in the air.
But then, yeah, he reports back to Brodsky that he got Jason, but then and Brodsky tells him to keep eyes on him. But Jason pulls himself off of the spike and then kills the guy off screen, cuts him in half, I believe.
Just keep eyes on him, and immediately turns around.
Yeah, immediately turns around.
Yeah.
Keep your eye on him.
It's like it's the key to this movie. It's just every scene, just fucking look at him, and then he can't teleport. But as soon as you look away, poof, he's gone. It's just
he halves him.
Now.
He's been halved.
And then he goes, run away to someone.
Yeah, run. Get out of here. In dramatic fashion. He impales her on a spike. So now I think everyone but Brodsky at this point is dead. As far as the grunts go, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, Brodsky gets his turn because...
And he says this incredible line, which I made sure to write down. Yeah, Brodsky's the last one left. But Jason grabs him right here, impales him once, and he says, gotta take more than a poke in the ribs to put this old dog down. And then he stabs him a second time and says, yep, that ought to do it.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually die here, does he? Like
he doesn't die.
Like till the end of the movie.
He lives long enough to take Jason down. Actually,
bro, he's got Arya Stark plot armor, like legit. He got the chicken soup from Bravos or some shit. I don't know how the fuck he's staying all the way through this, but it kind of works in the fact that he knows what tech he has, but that's only if the android rolls up right there and injects him. He spends like half the movie with these wounds, and he's still helping out.
Yeah, he tackles Jason with a bandage around his stomach.
Yes. Nobody cares. There's at least 3 deaths or sacrifices that nobody reacts to in this movie.
Of course, they all just exist to die. And they exist to fuck and die. And that's it. So they're arriving at the Solaris space station, and they inform the co-pilot / engineer guy about everyone's deaths at this point. Like he comes in and they explain what's going on so that the audience should know as well.
But like, did they never bother to tell the pilot? Because the pilot seems completely oblivious.
Yeah, he seems totally unaware, doesn't he?
When he's absolutely critical to getting to the place.
Yeah. Because out of everyone on board, only 2 people can actually fly this ship.
Because we'll tell the co-pilot, but not the guy flying the ship.
Yeah.
They've been consistently bad with the communication. This whole movie would be fixed by it if they just spoke to each other.
Yeah, Dave Filoni here just kind of gets mad.
Yeah, he just gets absolutely marked. So they're arriving at Solaris right now, and just as they're arriving, the pilot is fucking absolutely massacred. So, yeah, it looks like he's mostly killed off screen, but we will find him later, and he's just in chunks.
Which is kind of a shame, though, because he has like the most gruesome death, but you don't see it.
Yeah, it is a shame. So they're arriving on Solaris now, but since no one's piloting the ship, this invincible fucking ship that can take X amount of damage, just massive damage, plows through the city, or whatever, the space station rather, just plows through it and blows it to smithereens, but takes basically no damage in and of itself, of course.
I laughed pretty good right there.
Yeah, the effects aren't great. They're not great.
Yeah,
The,
the guy goes, "Can we still get to Solaris?" And then on the screen, it just blows up.
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, we'll just turn around and go back," but then the entire place just blows up.
That's what I mean. So many comedy beats in this movie, man. Someone mentioned at the beginning, like they weren't sure if they were aware when they first watched it. I feel like you get the sense of it with scenes like that, but then you get the explicit line at the end with the girl. So it's just a confusing movie overall. I bet a lot of people didn't know what to think when they were watching it.
Yeah, if it was in on the joke or not. And
it's
here's
strange.
Solaris blowing up right here.
Yeah, it's okay, guys. We can go back.
Nope. Boom. It's gone. Fucking gone. The professor then suggests that they are in a high volume traffic lane, so another ship should be coming by at some point. And Jason starts busting through the door, though, and everyone's frightened. And the professor just yells, "Shut up!"
The one good detail is that the only one who doesn't get frightened and jump scared is the android. Yeah. I was like, I checked. I'm like, I made sure, and I'm like, oh, good. She's just staring at the door stoically, like she should be. She's not human.
So they actually gave her a good direction.
Yeah,
I
might be my favorite detail.
I was going to say, she's one of the net positives in this movie. I enjoy
her
her
character.
She is. She's not badly written. She's utilized well. Her scene at the end is all right.
She has one of the cringiest scenes in the entire movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like Resident Evil parody / Tomb Raider parody, which is incredibly embarrassing. But I think that was the intended effect, so it's not exactly as though like they weren't aware of what they were doing.
But then Jason here, Kool-Aid Man style, just breaks through the glass.
Oh,
That's soundproof.
Kool-Aid Man.
She goes, "Oh yeah!" Like her arms out like that. Going, yeah.
Although that does change your perspective of the Kool-Aid Man if you put a giant machete in his hand. It's much more menacing.
Do they actually? I can't find it, but he does. He busts through the window, Kool-Aid Man style, and so they all scramble. They all start running, and there's
but
the
the
android
professor is left in the room.
Yep, they leave the professor in the room. Leaving Professor Lowe alone with Jason, and this is when he tries to reason with Jason, and he starts saying that he can make him rich, and he can make him all this money, and the world can be yours, Earth 2 specifically. And Jason sees his machete, and the professor's like, "Oh, you just wanted your machete back," and he starts yelling, "Guys, it's okay. He just wanted his machete back." Woo! He specifically says.
Something tells me this was in the trailer or something, or like something.
It was in the trailer. Yeah.
That looks like the Last of Us 2 scene.
Oh no,
the two people fucking.
Yeah, but just some of the worst cope. Yeah, no, it's gonna be fine. He just wanted his original machete. What does he do?
Was what he wanted all along.
Machete?
Oh my god. What a stupid character. Like he started off
dumb as fuck.
Just fell off.
So now what they plan on doing is heading to the shuttlecraft to get off of the Grendel ship. And since they still have one pilot, they'll be able to do it. This guy, wherever it was just a minute ago.
Bandana guy.
Yeah, bandana guy. Yep.
But they need to like unlock it and get it ready and prep. So everyone has to kind of go to different locations.
Yeah, they have to split up, of course. And this is the part I wrote down. What's that?
She has an orange top this time. When did she change?
Yeah, you're right.
When the plot needed, I noticed that too.
Why did she change? What was the utility of getting a different shirt?
She's trying to catch Jason's attention.
Yeah, better cleavage shot. She picks up this gun, and the guy with the Indian name asks if she knows how to use it. And she goes, "Yep, it's like riding a bike. Once you learn, you never forget how." And my thought was, when the fuck did you learn how to shoot that thing?
Yeah.
It's bigger than her.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the other girl goes, "What's a bike?" And I was like,
what's a bike? But Rowan is looking good and ready to blast. And they
refuse to believe in, like, any at any point in the future, people are gonna forget what bikes are. It's just
Yeah, that's what I'm.
it's never gonna happen.
But they still knew who Jason Voorhees was. But what's a bicycle?
Yeah. They knew what a hockey mask was, but not a bike.
So this is the scene where the android tells them there's only 12% chance of survival.
This is so fucking ridiculous. It's so absurd. There's only a 12% chance for survival. And he's like, you can't do better than that. And so they kiss. And she's like, the probability of survival just went up to 53%.
How?
And he goes, right. How? And
she's learned how to lie and manipulate and play on his sex drive. So she's now she'll be the villain in the hypothetical Jason X 2.
Look at the saliva between that. Good Lord. And he says, you want to go for 100?
What? What am I supposed to do with this scene? This is what I mean. Yeah. I feel like there's chunks of their story missing, and we've just slapped together some scenes that they liked because they still have to be a part of the film somehow.
Yeah, this movie is going to go pretty fast from here on out. I mean, we got it goes pretty fast.
Honestly, we were having a full-on breakdown in the first 15 minutes, and it's crazy how the substance just slowly gets stripped away, and you're like, "Oh, absolutely!" This movie.
I swear to God, I am not making any of this up. That is exactly. I wrote it down in the notes. That's exactly what they say. She says the probability of survival is 12%. And I write, he gets upset, so they kiss. And she says, probability has gone up to 53%. And I wrote, LOL. And then he says, want to go for 100? That's the exact line.
Oh,
Now
it's romantic, okay? Like that was pretty much what they just wrote.
Yeah. That's what was romantic.
That's what they wanted to do in Star Wars with 3PO and Han Solo, where he's like, never tell me the odds. He's care to make it 100.
But doesn't she have no nipple? Does she have any parts that he can use, or is it like an Action Man? Is it just smooth underneath?
Maybe she's modular. Like you can just install a vagina when you need one.
Yeah, or a dick if you're in the mood. You could do both.
Yeah,
she's got both. It comes in and out.
Yeah.
Activate vagina protocol.
So as you can see,
on it like a cartridge and just plug it in.
As you can see, this is where Brodsky was alive. He is still alive because he removed himself off this spike that had impaled him.
Yeah, at this point, I'm like, how are you alive, bro? How?
They discover the pilot in pieces. It's a fucking disaster over here.
The fuck is that noise?
Vex, what are you doing?
Vex forgot to mute, I think.
Oh God!
Is my sausage in the? Still okay.
My sausage.
Oh,
that's a mute, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Whoops.
What's the sausage in the thing? It's those again.
Yeah, but what was the guy's name, or the black guy? What it was?
Bronsky.
Yeah,
Bronsky.
They have Bronsky on the medical board. They go, wow, you're really strong.
Yeah, this guy's tough.
What great.
Yeah, that's pretty much their throwaway line for why he didn't bleed out.
He survived because he's tough.
But look what Jason's done here, and we never get to see it. He ripped into pieces.
Yeah, he really had a grudge against this guy.
The movie's pretty light on gore when you think about it. Even the best kill of the movie isn't super gory. It's awesome, but it's not there's not a lot of blood.
Yeah, you see the flesh, but you don't see a lot of blood.
Yeah, and I mean, there is the nudity is to a minimum, especially for movies like this, where it's gratuitous. Do you think at one point in time in production they might have been going for a PG-13 rating just because it's
no way?
But if you think about how many elements are toned down, it looks like they're at least attempting it.
Maybe 15 or something. Yeah.
Because if you tone down the horror element and you add the sci-fi element, you could. There's a world where this movie works the way Freddy versus Jason worked. You know what I mean? I think there's something here.
Yeah. So she does find Bronsky alive.
She calls the black guy for help. I think she leaves, and then they come back, and Bronsky's gone.
He's gone. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, she
she
calls-
informs them that they've found Bronsky.
Yeah, he goes to help. And then isn't it like he's left alone in the pilot bay and Jason's just got like a head with him? Like he's
Oh, it
trolling him.
It is Brodsky with a D.
Oh.
It is
Broad.
Brodsky.
Oh,
Okay, so I was
yeah.
right. Yay.
Wait.
These two that are in the cockpit, when they find the body all torn to shreds, he says, "Jesus, that's twisted."
That's it.
Yeah. And then so the engineer and pilot takes off the microphone and puts it in his ear, asks for his vest to clean it off, and he gets upset that because he took the fucking earpiece off a severed head, and he goes, "You're lucky you weren't alive during the Microsoft conflict. We were beating each other over with our own severed limbs."
It's fine. It's just
not bad.
just
They're
trying
trying.
humor.
Yeah.
They're trying.
Yep.
At least there's good references they can appreciate. The effort here is what stood out to me
Mm-hmm.
throughout this whole movie. Just like, oh, he did that.
So they get the ship fixed up, and then the new pilot is killed because, of course, he is.
Yeah, she goes, "Where's Bronsky?" And he's gone.
Bronsky's gone.
And then he
And-
leans backwards, and then Jason's trolling him with a head.
He's trolling his ass.
It's just
He gets killed off screen, of course.
No, but he laughs at first, like ha ha ha, and then he goes, "Oh,
Oh,
no,
Lo,
it's
it's you."
oh, it's just a severed head." He's
Yeah.
fine. Sorry.
takes him a second to process it.
So with all this going on, yeah, he's killing the guy. With all this going on, this chick is in the shuttle, but she's so upset and scared she won't open the fucking door for anybody, and they are just screaming at her to open the door. And she tries to take off, but they say they hadn't dislodged the fuel line yet, so she crashes it into the fucking into the Grendel and blows up.
Instantly explodes.
Fucking
this is
hilarious.
Why you don't
Female
let women
driver.
drive?
It's
Right.
imagine someone being like parked
Boom.
in like the parking lot, and then they just 0 to 60 to the car right next to them, and it just blows up completely. It just blows up half the lot. It's just,
I
it was
mean,
that
I don't doubt that that's never happened.
And the Grendel is just like unaffected. It's like, oh,
Totally unaffected. Yeah.
Like, I saw my mother driving by a roundabout one time, and it looked like she was trying to disarm a bomb, and I was about to tell her which wire to cut. And it's like, no, it's just a circle with a yield sign. You'll be fine. You'll be
Some
good.
people just aren't built for cars, man. But this scene was just like, you need to set up this type of stupidity. Like, where did this come from? Why are you panicking to the point you're willing to kill and abandon everyone, and then you fuck up that hard, just blow yourself up?
To be fair, she was, after her boyfriend was killed, she was so distraught. Like, there was a point where she said she was going to go back because he'd be waiting. Like, she was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, they actually set
I-
up that she'd be this upset.
I take it back. I don't remember that at all.
I know, it's like really surprising that they actually did it, but they did. They set it up.
They did.
well, they should have done a Caitlyn Jenner. She goes, "Buckle up, buckaroo," and just flies into it.
Yeah, I wrote down, apparently the Grendel is indestructible. It's like nothing happens to the ship ever.
Until later on when the plot needs it to.
When the plot needs it to have happened. Yes, of
Pretty much.
course. So Jason does end up finding them. And there's someone who's going to come save the day, though. It's the Matrix chick, KM, the android, all decked out.
So that, do you want to go 100% means he went costume shopping with her and found a gun, and they were just off on this little adventure.
Together.
Just upgrade.
Yeah, they were scrolling Amazon. They weren't fucking. Like, what the hell? Such a strange payoff for these two.
Mm-hmm. But we are flying towards the climax of this film, at least. So there's that.
Oh,
was like-
Vex, is your sausage safe? Is it all right?
Yeah, Vex, is the sausage okay? Is it cooked or?
No,
It's like
nothing?
All right, cool.
the joke
Alright.
here is like she tries to shoot him and he just throws a machete at her.
Yeah.
There's a couple jokes here. Every time she got sucker punched, I just laughed out loud. They just had the
Yeah, it is hilarious. He just like
noise.
punches her in the fucking head.
yeah, but the sound they did, it was comedy cues every single time.
Yeah, Full Short's got it. It's Temu Trinity. Yep.
But it's like she does the cringe line, and then she shoots Jason, and he flies. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, he flies like it is the Matrix. Like flies backwards like this. So
But he lands like, but like we think about it, the medical bay was around like a bunch of corners, and the way she's shooting him, the direction he's facing, it should have flown right into the other 3 members of the crew, but somehow he goes backwards through the corridors and into the med bay.
Yeah, we've established logistics are just not allowed in this movie. We just can't. This whole movie would have been over if the Cronenberg crew looked to the left, like literally just as they walk into the room.
So she says, "Gotcha," and starts blasting the shit out of him. This is where she sends him just flying.
No, Dave L has it down. Like, I could do this all day, and he gets sucker punched across the room. It's pretty much that. Yeah,
she's shooting him from behind the back. It's so fucking ridiculous. Just ninja kicking him.
It's like nonsense. One end of the ship to the other. He keeps getting shot.
And someone who liked anime and then saw The Matrix once or twice. Like that's pretty much it. Like, I don't know what's going on with this.
Well, yeah, she's supposed to be Trinity.
Yeah.
But then she pulls out that gun, the gun that they've had that just blows his leg and arm off.
Yeah, no one thought of that. Just blow his fucking limbs off, including his head, and then it's good.
He seems pretty easy to kill based on this scene, which really fucks up that opening scene of, Will, we tried everything, bro.
Oh, yeah, he shows up to help with a bandage around his stomach. He goes, no.
Yeah.
How are you alive, dude?
Jason just like elbows him and he goes flying right here.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't get is why did he disappear? It's like, no, I can't wait for you to heal me. I have to run off just to come back here and wrestle.
And no one reacts. They know he's injured, but when he gets yeeted, like there's just from this moment on, like no one acknowledges his existence. Not this scene, not what he does later. He's just this weird like figure just trying to protect us on the ship. I don't know, but it don't feel like a character anymore.
It copies the Underworld as well because she shoots bullets into the wall that basically hollow it out, and she kicks them through.
Oh, you're right. That's 100% Underworld ripper. That happens in the first chase scene.
Yeah,
blows his leg off.
I do like how Jason looks puzzled that his leg is gone.
Shit, I don't have a leg.
How does he stand up straight? Look at his leg.
Look at the angle. He should fall over. Yeah, this is terrible.
But he kind of comically falls back.
Yeah, it is pretty comical. She blows a hole in his... So she blew his arm off, his leg off, blows a hole in his chest, and then blows his head off.
Like destroying the med bay behind him.
Yeah. She's just got this look on her face like it's adorable. And I don't know. It worked for me. I enjoyed this whole part where I was like, obviously, yeah, we were at that point in time where like everything was aping the Matrix, and like you had to have, you know, those things like that in there. But I don't know. There's just something about this scene, even though it was completely over the top, I found it to be extremely enjoyable.
I think it's the actress. She's just making this work where someone else would have been cringe.
Yeah, she's just chewing the right amount of scenery where it's just passable.
Yeah, knowing what film you're in is always very important.
Yeah,
agreed.
So they didn't turn off the magic healing desk though.
Nope. Or it turns on magically by itself. Like it's pick or choose. But
he breaks it. You know, like when he falls on it, it breaks it off the wall, and I guess it's still functional.
I assume this is delicate. You're right.
He upgrades it because somehow it becomes even better because it makes you a bulletproof cyborg.
Yeah, it makes you into fucking RoboCop.
Invincible. Yeah, it repairs and reinforces his mask. Like that's just it's bullshit. Like what? It's magic.
It was like looking for synthetic alternatives, or you see it spread across the whole room. And you're like, oh boy.
Yeah, it just
no one thought like, hey, maybe we should drag his body away from that nanite machine.
Yeah.
Let's cut him up to pieces and throw him out into space.
Yeah,
just throw it in
that's a
space.
better idea. Piece by piece.
Yeah, but this is the rule of this movie. As soon as he's damaged or injured or shot in any way, you don't look at him. Just you can't look.
Walk away.
Away.
Turn around.
You're not allowed.
They are victorious.
Everyone there can just grab an arm or a leg.
Yeah. Why stop there when you know his lore? Like hot chick right now, she'd be like, no, that's not enough. Like she's carrying the black dude in the back when she should be explaining to them, no, this isn't enough. Look at the smirk on the oh my god. Look at that shit eating grin. Holy. But yeah, she should definitely be warning them right now. She's kind of not been a character the last 20 minutes, or is it just me?
Nope.
Why doesn't he need a chainmail chest? They don't
Yeah,
cut
that is
his
a good
pants
question.
off. It's black.
They use the nanites to restore him with his black man magic.
You must be
This blackness.
shitless. That's the
It's
rule.
black man magic. Oh shit. Oh fucking hell! You know who he looks like? Tony Todd. I've been trying to figure it out this
He
entire
does
time.
look like Tony.
Yeah, he does.
Jesus Christ! It's been killing me. I'm just
Yeah, he
who is
does.
this? What the fuck?
And he's like, I want a tank top made of shag carpet. And they're like,
Yep.
can do.
He's no. They're like, what? What do you? No, you heard me.
Yeah,
Get
it'll
the
be
fucking
cool.
shirt. Make sure
So-
it's blue.
This is where the plot comes in, where the ship is now damaged because it needs to be. Another ship, the TM reads their distress beacon, but it's going to take them 45 minutes to get there, and they only have 30 minutes remaining before the hull bleeds out from the crash.
The ticking clock.
The ticking clock. And apparently it's hilarious.
Everyone's happy.
Everyone just thinks it's great. Wow, you're tough, dude.
You are so strong.
What do you bench?
It's such a strange shot. They're all just we go from like disaster to them all just laughing. He's pretty jacked. Though. It's pretty jacked.
So they convince them though that there is a plan B, but they because it's like a I don't know, a dual ship or whatever, what they're going to do is go to the other side of the ship, blow up the bridge, and that's going to separate the two portions of the ship, and that'll give enough time for the Tiamat to arrive and they can get on board. But they have to be able to blow it up and get out of there in time within 30 minutes. So there is a ticking clock situation going on. While they're doing that, yeah, the nanites are repairing Jason.
Oh yeah,
because of course they are.
The machine
It just turns on.
It just goes looking for alternate material. I was like, what's in that room that's like bulletproof?
Yeah, why did it do this?
It just did because it needed to.
It's Chinese.
It really just that there's no rhyme or reason. It just
Right.
did just
Just
turn
block.
on. Like I
There it
could see-
goes.
there was different things that they were trying throughout the movie too, where they were rerouting power and trying to do all these things. It was like, no, this goes completely unexplained.
Yeah, there's some things they really try to put the effort in and explain, and then there's other ones they just said, "Fuck it, this is the main one." To
Well, they
this
have
day, is just what?
Well, they had the design, and then the explanation came later. They went, "We've got Cyborg Jason. He looks cool. We don't care how he gets there."
You're 100% right. This whole
Yeah, it
movie
really
was
just depended on how much cocaine was in the writer's room
Yeah.
at the time.
You're reminding me, Reaper. If this is far back for a lot of people, but does anyone remember Captain Phasma from The Last Jedi or even The Force Awakens?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The lady stormtrooper that the Brienne actress played. She only existed because Kathleen Kennedy saw some design concept art on a table and said, "Oh, I want that in the movie," and that's why she's not a character. She's nothing. She's absolutely nothing. But they
Unless
tried
you
to make
listen
her out
to
to be
Gwendolyn Christie, in which case they say, we relate to her because of her character,
action and her
because
character.
of her values.
It's like what?
But it's funny. She
so
comes
pathetic.
back to life just to die in a fire.
Again.
Oh yeah.
You know, the deleted scene was that she was actually a fucking coward, and she's the reason that they like basically she was a coward, and Finn called her out for it in front of her troopers or something. That was it. She was a pussy the entire time. What whoop-de-doo? What was the point of that character? But it's just strange how a little piece of concept art can go so far. Like a movie is, that's how this movie came
Well,
about. I'm assuming that makes sense to me.
Technically, Boba Fett is kind of one because what does he really do? He captures Han Solo, but not really. That's Vader. and then he comically gets his jetpack hit and lands in the mouth.
Oh,
And
are
he
you
just-
talking about the original trilogy? No, he's the one who tricked. He's the one who was able to track Han. He used the
Yeah, but,
trick
like,
to be able
it's
to
not-
track him. So he did some things here and there. Can't
It's
remember
not
exactly.
like a badass thing. No, it's just kind of attract him, and then he dies comically in
And his
Return of
death
the Jedi.
ruins everything that's cool about him in Empire. I will agree.
Well,
Yeah.
It was the most
purely-
random thing ever. Even as a
But
kid,
pu-
I yelled out.
It's because Return of the Jedi kind of sucks, unfortunately, but it's still better than what they did to him afterwards.
Yes.
But like that's the type of thing. He's just got by on his ship being cool and his design. Slave
headcanon.
One.
It's
Yeah.
headcanon. You look at him and like, yo, look at that. Like, you can't. If you have an imagination, you look at Boba Fett and your mind does the rest. And it's unfortunate that they couldn't utilize that even in his own show. You don't need to do much. Just make him competent and badass and cool. We already like him. Like it's the work is already done, and they still couldn't get that right. So it's
How
just
lazy was the
mismanaged
explanation?
IP.
He goes, "How did he get the Sarlacc pit?" And he just went fire, and that was it. Just out.
He just fucking crawled out. Like what the fuck? It's just it doesn't make any sense. But whatever.
But we said it before. It's the problem. All the outlaws, none of the outlaws are like child prostitution or drug dealing or murdering. They're all like people with a heart of gold. It's like fuck off. Boba Fett should be a piece of shit. His ship is called Slave One.
Yeah.
Well, until it wasn't. But yes,
Oh,
it
it's
used to
called
be
a
called
file
Slave
form.
One.
They changed it to
Fire
something
spray.
gay.
But that was
Just
the
like-
technical name for it, but then they changed it to Boba Fett's Starship because that's PC.
This is Boba Fett's Starship featuring me, Boba Fett.
Did anyone hear what they're changing the Death Star to? I think I heard this.
No, surely not.
No, I really hope this is real or so. It's some fuck. I need to remember it. It's just gonna not even have this potency. I think it was something as lame as like the battle ball or something like that.
Yeah, fuck that. That's not
something.
happening.
So someone look this up. I saw this somewhere and I should have screenshotted it.
Well,
But
he called it
it's the same as
Stardust.
removing James. It's the same as removing James Bond's guns from the fucking
What
art
the
cover
fuck?
pieces. That's just bullshit. You
Yeah,
know,
they
you
called
can't-
Project Stardust in Rogue One. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to
Anyway,
James.
yeah.
Anyway, so at this point, Brodsky is setting up the bombs to blow up the bridge, and they're going to make it to the second part of the ship so they can be rescued. And while that's happening, the nanotech is working its magic on Jason, and that's when Uber Jason arrives. Da-da-da.
Good look.
Bulletproof, indestructible, predator-esque mask. It's it's a good power up, I guess.
Incredibly strong as well.
Cooler
He puts it
machete.
down.
fucking
Yeah.
OP.
OP. So she walks up to try and do something about it, and I'm pretty sure he just punches her head off.
Yeah.
It does,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, he
Doesn't he say
does.
something like "giddy up"?
Yes,
So she turns around and goes, "Oh, I don't think this is gonna work," and
Oh,
then just
shit.
punch. Yeah.
punches her head off, and it goes rolling.
He basically becomes the mountain from Game of Thrones because we haven't said Game of Thrones yet in this stream, and now I have, so we win.
Oh no, I mentioned it a couple times. Dave L
Oh,
called
shit.
me out every time. It's fucking the black dude at Arya Stark plot armor. That's the first thing I thought of, like the chicken suit.
At this
Oh,
point,
there he is.
They get to the other side of the ship, and Waylander blows up the bridge with Jason in it.
This
boom.
this is hilarious.
Oh
So the
my
ship
God.
the ship separates and then
But he's-
in the
it doesn't matter.
wreckage. Oh,
And the
God.
thing, this is another sacrifice that no one gives a fuck about. Like no one even mentions him ever again. Like, he's out. And Jason, like, oh my God.
And he just punches through the fucking wall.
Right, and just in
Yeah.
case anyone was wondering, Waylander was the name of the other black guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
All
That
right.
nobody cares about.
that no
And
one
so he
cares
sacrifices himself, blows up one ship, and sends Jason flying to the other ship. The most comical fucking angle you could
Yep,
possibly imagine.
and it starts punching his way through.
punch his way in.
And then that's
Oh,
where the woman gives the line or something where as she's getting pulled to the hole.
Oh
Wait.
yeah, because he punches a hole through the other side of the ship, and that creates a space vacuum. And and KM is still alive. She's just ahead, so kind of like in Aliens.
It's
When it
funny.
was
He's covering up the neck, but he looks like he's choking her.
Yeah, it does. Looks like
He's got her in a rear naked choke. And just quickly for Platoon, yeah, I was like, please, brain, tell me it's not that bad. No, it's the fucking battle ball. Someone looked it up.
This is Jason, I believe, punching a hole through the ship. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And this sucks on so many levels. Janessa.
Oh yeah.
Janessa.
That's her name, Janessa.
But she says like something like she goes, "Oh, I have a bad feeling," and it just dies.
Yeah.
No, that's the line. I'm just like, are you serious? Why'd you say that? Why'd you ever say that? It even undermines a movie that's not even taking itself seriously. Now you almost seem like you're mocking your own work.
But her death sucks, man, because it's a quick cut and it's just jelly on a grate. Yeah. Like a small amount of jelly.
It sucks on so many levels, like she said. But I'm like, why would
this is where she says it right here.
Yeah, that's for us to think that, not for you to actually like verbalize that.
It couldn't have been any worse. It's like she looked down the barrel into the camera.
That's some bacon and deli meat and like a little bit of ham. Like,
but that's not a whole person. You think a whole person is just that?
Yeah, no, that's what they had left over at craft services that day, and it was like, oh, we'll just put it on the grate. And...
Yeah, that's like what's charred to your grill, and you got to use a spatula to get it off.
So they do make it through the door. There's Loverboy with the Indian name, KM's head, Brodsky, and Rowan are still alive, and they make it through the door, but Jason is, of course, still coming because he's punched his way all the way through.
Respect to you for keeping track of these names, man.
I forgot so many of them were still alive. I thought they were all basically dead by this point.
But there is another issue. They make it to the evac door, but it's jammed. So Brodsky stays behind, and he's going to suit up so he can manually override it. I can't believe there's only there's less than 10 minutes to this movie left, and we're still going on and on and on.
I couldn't believe it was like we're like 6 minutes left or something, and they're going ham still. They're getting every minute of this time code out. They're not fucking around.
Yeah, they are not fucking around.
It feels like you're in the middle of the third act when there's like legit like 6-7 minutes left.
Right. Yeah, so Jason's made it through. He's still coming, but they can't make it through the evac door. It's jammed. So Brodsky goes out right here. He's out in space, and he's fucking around. And I love that he's telling Rowan what to do, and she's only been alive for like a few hours.
Yeah.
And she's just like all in on this future shit. She knows how to do everything. See, she's working right here. She's like,
why couldn't Android hack it?
Well, yeah, but no, you're right. Like she's been on ice for 400 years. It should have been like in Captain America or in the Avengers when Captain America opens up that thing in the helicarrier. He's like, it appears to run on some form of electricity.
Yeah,
I
understand that reference.
No idea what this shit is.
Yeah. But her whole history is completely forgotten about after like the 20-minute mark. They don't give a fuck that she's like 400 years old. They moved on from it. Everything is about just getting to like Uber Jason, pretty much.
Yeah, because normally there would be like some throwaway line, and like they escape and they're safe, and you're like, "Oh, is everything great like this in the future?" And like, "Oh, you'll see." Like something to remind you that she's been on ice this whole time. And no, nothing.
Something of like, "Oh, we used to have these back in my neighborhood, but I guess it's not around anymore." Some moment of her acknowledging that all her friends and family are dead, like something, be a human,
Or maybe that's why they picked her to, stay by herself at that facility to watch Jason, and she didn't have anybody.
Let's see what is next here.
So they open up the door.
Yeah, they open up the door. Jason makes it through. And what they're going to do to buy some time is they put Jason in a simulation of Camp Crystal Lake here.
Oh my god, this part of the movie. I almost forgot about this.
I know. There's only like 5 minutes of this fucking movie left.
It's still going.
Still going hard.
They had to have a Crystal Lake scene, even in the future, even in space. So they find a way to hologram it. And Jason gets fucking like boob raped by these two girls with beautiful titties, and like
beautiful. Yeah,
he's lured in by the sex as they're luring him in, and then it cuts to him beating the other to death with the sleeping bag, just bashing them together like fucking toys,
just absolutely smashing them. So they're like, "Hey, do you want to smoke some pot?" You want to have
You want a
premarital
drink?
sex?
We
We
love
love
premarital
premarital
sex.
sex.
Oh yes.
It's
Yeah.
just rage filled at this point.
Yeah.
Well, there is that famous scene where he does like beat someone to death in the
In part
sleeping bag,
7.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
he takes a sleeping bag and he bangs it against a tree, but that was kind of brutal. Imagine that happening to you, like, but Bigfoot just slams you against a tree or some shit.
Yeah, but
This was comical.
took it to like a comical level where
You can
Just
hear the
bashing
girls
them like
going,
toys.
and the girls going, ow,
Hard,
as
harder,
they're
harder.
picking one up and hitting the other one.
I'm not lying. I could have watched that for another 8 minutes.
It was pretty funny. Dude. Just silly. It's this
could you
movie. A significant amount of its silly moments somehow worked. I'll give it that.
Yeah,
This
Like,
is
couldn't
where
you
he's just beating them to death.
it's just
Yeah.
relentless.
Yeah.
You know, if someone's plan, could you have just kept Jason in here and just have him kill thousands of like women simulations?
Just have them pile on. Just assaulted by like an army of the dead of naked people. Just
Yeah.
drown him in tits.
The second time I'm seeing this, so I'm gonna assume it's true. But the scene was apparently forced on the director by the studio. Like, you must have tits, you piece of shit. It's a
You
Jason
piece of
movie.
shit.
I bet that was
Yeah.
a real heartbreak for him. I bet he
Like,
didn't want to have to do
anyways,
the casting call
Matt.
for that scene.
Shit. Because I remember Freddy vs. Jason, like, it's one of the very first scenes is like, hello, and it just tits. Like, yeah, we're already cooking. We're like 3 minutes into this shit. Exposition and
it's-
boobs.
It's lasted long enough that they've been able to open up the evac door. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but dipshit Indian name boy here forgot the KM head. So Rowan, for some reason, being the strong woman, runs back to fucking rescue it because apparently he can't.
Why doesn't he go? Isn't he in love with
I have
her?
no idea why he doesn't go. He's the one who's concerned. And I'm like, can't you just build another one?
He's the one who knows where to go. How's this chick not gonna get lost in the ship? She's been here like a day.
Stupid.
He's purposely done that. He's went, oh no, we have to go.
So obviously that leaves the door open long enough for Jason to try and make his way through. But before he does, so she goes back and gets KM's head, and here he comes. But before he makes it through, good old Brodsky's there to stop him.
Absolute
Madness.
fucking
Got the eye of the tiger.
legend.
There's 1 minute left of this movie.
It's just crazy.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
What happens next is so funny though.
It is.
It's the type of shit where I'm like, how did I ever forget this? Like,
I
it's
know.
just- yeah.
He
So,
is
like-
a fucking Chad in this movie, though. He
Giga
does
Chad.
toe to toe.
Look at
Yeah,
that
he
face.
goes toe to toe with him, and it blows up.
But what's funny is that in the explosion,
Flying
we see Jason flying directly at them.
right at them.
Which makes it
Here he
technically
comes.
better than like fucking. It's better than Alien Romulus, which seems to think that explosions in space don't move anything that explodes. So this hilarious scene actually makes a lot more sense than that major, very popular movie did.
Romulus and Alien Earth in suck Jason's fucking dick, man. This is a better film.
But then Brodnick, so
And then
he's
from
coming
off
at him like a
screen.
missile, and Brodnick coming from the side.
And because it's like it's not massively clear either. They have to have a character call it out. It's like it's Bronsky. And
It's
then
a
there
bird.
he
It's a
goes.
plane.
There he
No.
goes. He gets it.
There, it gets him.
Well,
See, this is
that
one of the
means-
scenes that we needed to play. Like, the audience needs to see this motherfucker.
Yeah.
The ultimate Chad move.
But that means Brosnick somehow went faster than Jason, then turned
Yes.
around sideways.
got
and
him.
then hit him.
Yeah.
Fucking got him, dude.
No logistics, no physics, just Chad energy. That's it. How's he alive? Fucking Chad
Dude,
energy.
it's stabbed twice, and now he's
That's
saving the day
testosterone.
again.
He should
Survive,
be
both
dead.
survive
and
a
he gets to-
shit-wide explosion.
No,
It's
like,
almost
guys,
like they needed him to live because who else could have done this? Who
Well,
else could have done
and-
something
and-
this-
and you can talk about the physics all you want. They handled it when they said, "Wow, you're really strong."
Exactly. They got that under wraps, dude.
It's perfect.
Someone just said it's better than Leia floating in space. It's right
It
off the
is.
bat right there. Boom.
Yep.
Let's take
Space
it.
Poppins.
Grabs Jason, drags this motherfucker back to Earth. Earth 1, Earth 2, I don't even know which one, but
Earth
he saves
2.
the day.
Woo.
Well, they go to Earth 2 and then land in Crystal Lake again in the alternate version of it.
So we have our survivors here. It's Rowan, Indian name guy, and KM, the android head. And they're seeing Rowan seeing Earth 2 for the first time, and she's all happy. Great cleavage.
No reaction whatsoever. He just killed himself. You know, the second
Here
black
we
guy
go.
to sacrifice himself for you in like the last 20 minutes, and you guys don't even have a reaction.
No, not like thanks, Brodsky. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's like
Incredible.
the Titanic. He's got him by the hips, and he's going, ah.
So they're going through the atmosphere. Just Brodsky's clearly burning up.
You say that so casually. Yeah, they're just going through the atmosphere.
Just
and,
going through the atmosphere. Not a big deal. And yes, of course, Jason lands in a lake, and two campers see him, and they think he's a shooting star. And they're like, maybe we ought to go check it out.
It's like he's magnetized to just get drawn back to Camp Crystal Lake. There's just nothing he can do to escape his destiny of being there, wandering around, jacking horny teenagers.
So is the Freddy versus Jason films and all that take place on Earth 2?
Wait, Reaper, you've never seen those?
No, I've seen them, but like, is it Earth 2? But it's been years since I can't remember much about it.
Dude, do you really think
Yeah.
they're respecting that canon? Like nobody knows.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely.
Because Earth 2 is identical. How would you know?
Well,
Maybe all this is on Earth 2.
Could
like
be.
everything in this movie is isolated to this movie. There's no continuity whatsoever.
Yeah. This is a one shot. Although they did leave it wide open.
This is the last shot here. It's Jason's mask sinking to the bottom of the lake, but that doesn't mean he's not alive. And
Nope.
and
So this was 2001.
The
and
end. That's it. The end.
Freddy vs. Jason was 2003, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And in 2009 was the remake, and then we haven't seen him since.
Well, right, but he's been wrapped up in a massive
Copyright.
lawsuit. Yeah,
Yeah.
huge copyright lawsuit for like 15 fucking years now. so.
It's part of the reason he's not in Dead by Daylight. He was one of the most, like, he would have been one of the first character that the original character in Dead by Daylight is basically a rip-off Jason. That's how desperate we are to get something like that.
If it ever gets out of it, though, that would be a good premise for the next Jason movie, Jason versus copyright. And he just goes through murdering lawyers the entire way through.
Yes. Help us, Jason. Oh, man. Well, what the fuck was that movie? Holy hell. That was I did not know.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was getting into, but like this was like some Madam Web level shit, man. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid, but like kind of glorious.
It's like I feel concussed, but in a fun way.
Yeah.
Well, the beginning bit was so long because it was all random setup just to get Jason to space that made no sense.
Yeah.
But then when he wakes up, it's just slaughtering people for the next 50 minutes.
Yeah. Like if you looked at our analysis, like in terms of the clips, we probably would go like 9 minutes while discussing like half an hour or some shit. But then it's sped up significantly because it's just Jason stabbing people at this point. Not much to break down, but I'm surprised that there was so much even to break down towards the end, considering how rushed so many elements of the movie is.
Yeah, I think we spent an hour almost on the first 15 minutes of the movie, then blasted through the rest in 2. So.
Yeah, that's how it goes. But no, this was actually a fun thing to look back at. And like I can say overall, I'm glad this movie exists. It's not something that it doesn't make me angry. It doesn't make me want to make a review. I'm just like, oh my god, this is just a lot of fun. I hope everyone has fun who watches it, pretty much.
Do we grade it?
How do you grade it?
I don't know.
On what scale?
In terms of so stupid that it's like fun. I rate it pretty high on the so dumb that it's good scale. But in terms of like objective quality, it's fucking ass. Like, what are we gonna do?
Could you rewatch it all the time, like every
No,
Halloween?
No. I'll wait another 15 years.
Yeah, 15
yes,
years probably.
100%. I'm gonna be completely gray by the time I see this movie again for sure.
Yeah.
But how many of those movies do you want to rewatch over and over again? Like, I want to watch Madam Web one day, but not like I want to make sure I'm with someone who hasn't seen it, and preferably like lots of beer or something. You know, set it up.
That could be next Halloween, Madam Web. Just do that.
X out of 10. Yes.
Yeah. Rated F for fun.
No notes.
I want to see the sequel with the Indian name dude, the hot chick, and the severed head, and their fucking weird love triangle, because you know he's fucking that chick in the next like 20 minutes. Like one's real, one's a head. Like, come on, no, the ending of this movie, the 3 survivors.
But she's going to be like 60 now. Do you really want to see that sequel?
No.
Let's see how hot she
That's
is.
right.
I mean, she's still
Because,
pretty
I
hot.
don't, she might
She's
still be
actually
pretty fine.
still pretty banging.
Yeah.
She looks like she's got like another like 60 years before she cracks. So she'll be
Yeah,
fine.
she still looks pretty hot, all things
Yeah,
considered.
she's 52 now.
She's 52 now. She's still gonna be hot.
well,
There's
Salma
some girls
Hayek
you look
aged
at them
well.
and it's like, yeah, like Sama, she's an example. There's some women, it's like you need to be like in your 80s or 90s to like not be hot. It's just like it's just the genes, man. You can't stop.
Well, the difference is Salma probably lives a healthy lifestyle. She goes to the gym, she goes to bed early. All the other women are like drinking and smoking and shit. And that only lasts till you're about 30.
Mm.
Like Margot Robbie, you can see the like cracks starting to appear in her face a little bit. It's
Yeah,
when they,
so-
they get that vagina neck. That's the the form.
Yeah, when they start to
That
slowly
Kathleen
start to-
Kennedy neck, baby. That
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Ooh. Kathleen would pay any amount of money to fix that wrinkly neck. Like it's just, oh,
it's
Why
rough.
doesn't she do? Remember Men in Black, the cockroach guy? She pulls her face back and goes, "Is that better?"
why is that such a memorable scene? Like that's like I don't even like that movie, but I think about that dude like a couple times a year or something.
That's,
Does it set the standard for the fashion industry for the next 30 years?
pretty much.
That was the
That's Vincent
Kingpin.
D'Onofrio. Yeah, it's Vincent
Yeah.
D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
This just shows his range, man. He's so fucking talented.
But what's good about the film is as it progresses, the body starts decaying. He looks more fucked up because he's rotting.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Disagree. He arguably carries that movie. I don't think it would have been as memorable without him.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, we do have super chats to get to. Let's get
What up?
on with it, boys. The smart review says the Shelby Oaks film sucked. I was fighting. Dude, that movie fucking sucked.
I can't wait to see it, man. Whoever gets a copy first, send it to me, please.
I found one during this stream, but it's all in Russian, which isn't very helpful.
Ah, crap.
You gotta wait for the French.
Yeah, that movie fucking sucked. Winner GS says, greetings, smooth talkers and smooth giggle woman. Thanks for all the content. Question, have any of you watched the old Anderson live action series like UFO or Space 1999? Never stop BSUP.
I've seen bits of both of those, but not like any proper watch or anything like that. But they're charming. I prefer the puppet ones. They're just better in every way. But is it UFO or one of those two anyway has the gayest outfits you will ever see a presumably straight person wear. It's quite impressive.
John Gets Gaming says, enough of this crap. Play Horror Luigi's Mansion.
Okay.
Sure.
I heard that game was good.
Yeah,
It is a
no.
fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ruddy says, nice eyes wide shut robe, Platoon.
I think it's just my dressing gown. It's just what I wear.
Is that what
After-
you wear when you get your nipples clamped?
Delio.
Yes.
Double fisting red wine while he's like, harder.
You pass.
Oh, shit.
Toivo Corhonen says, can we get a poll of a costume contest where we can vote for our favorite panelist? Ooh, that was late. That was a few hours ago. That would have been a good idea.
But Vex wins, man. It's not even close.
Yeah, Vex won,
Vex has
though.
got the best.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah.
I slapped on a mask and I was like, what the fuck? She went.
Yeah.
She killed it. Good job.
Zodlander says, happy Halloween, y'all. Watch Buffy and now Hush.
Oh, sorry.
I do need to watch Water Buffy at some point, but I have not done that yet.
Buffy's on the list. I'll watch everything with vampires, but
I
at
have
least
to
that
watch
one
it.
has. At least that one's like highly recommended.
And again, hot women,
Yeah.
you know, who can act, kind of.
I just hope the choreography isn't cringe. That's the one thing that'll be hard to sit through. Freddy vs. Jason, it's almost like that's like clownery mastered. It's like it's so much more like I don't know. I can't think of a better stupid movie. It's like my number one pick for a stupid movie that is like still well constructed somehow. Like the cause and effect in Freddy vs. Jason is kind of fantastic. The character work, it's kind of great with those two, and the restraint of that they had. Like you think this movie had no restraint. Like they needed Jason killing people immediately. Freddy vs. Jason was like, wow, impressive how much time they took for certain things. It's significantly better than this movie, I would say.
It is
without a doubt.
Yeah.
That is a movie I could watch a couple times a year. If I'd walk in and some friends are watching, I'll watch this part. So to answer your question, Reaper, yeah, that's to that level.
Yeah, because what is this? Freddy versus Jason is better clownery, but I think it's a better movie.
It says their fight scene is fucking awesome. It really is
fucking cool.
It's so epic. They nailed it. The fans of both Freddy and Jason must have been thrilled. Not like that stupid AVP movie where everybody lost.
I remember that.
It's some bullshit. Predator fans and Alien fans like united in their hatred of that shit movie.
Well, it wasn't the tagline "Whoever wins, we lose."
Yep.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
That's absolutely funny when you look back at it. I didn't even think about that.
John Gets Gaming says we need more Jason tourism. He can visit Hawaii, London, Tokyo, maybe some time travel, get the rights figured out, and have him take postcard pics.
Yeah, I want to see Jason like versus a bunch of samurai. Just take out.
Yeah. I was just about to say feudal Japan.
Let's do it. Feudal
Japan. The Dark Ages.
Sammy, is that not the answer to every fucking thing? Like, just take Predator to feudal Japan and we'll make all the money. Just do it. Feudal Japan is the key to everything.
I agree.
Wiz Nilly P says, I still can't believe how bad TLJ is. Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
It's why I'm here. It's why my name is Jedi Brooks.
Mm-hmm. Big T says, idea for a Christmas stream, Home Alone 3 or Home Sweet Home Alone? Oh, God. I haven't seen either of those ones.
No. I didn't even know there was a Home Sweet Home Alone.
3 back in the day, but
3's a different kid.
Yeah,
I was not having that. I'm like, who is this little brunette bastard? Where's Kevin McAllister? I feel like the whole world united in saying, nah, fuck that kid. He's not Kevin.
Should bring Macaulay Culkin back for a sequel and he's an adult.
I don't give a fuck. I would watch that over watching.
I would.
Yeah.
But he acts like he's 5. He goes, I'm up here. But he's like a fully grown man.
Yeah, but you bring back Joe Pesci and the other guy.
Yeah.
Is he like the most
octogenarians trying to kill Macaulay
what's his
Culkin?
name? Daniel Stern or something?
Yeah, Daniel Stern.
Is Macaulay Culkin like the most beloved one-hit wonder ever?
He's a 2-hit wonder. Home Alone 2 is a huge, massive.
I count those as one. Home Alone film franchise.
Yeah, he was in My Girl. He was
Richie Rich.
Yeah,
Rich. Okay, yeah. No, that is true. Those movies were fun. Okay, he did a couple of movies in the 90s and then fell off.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
TGB Monster says, hi, everyone. The actresses for Rowan and the Android were both from a B sci-fi show called Andromeda. Uber Jason looks cool as hell.
Hercules, Kevin Sorbo. He did Hercules, and then he did Andromeda directly after. So I remember it's so weird going from seeing him in some like medieval outfit to being on a spaceship. It was such a strange jump for me.
George Rex. Yeah, he was in Page Master. I loved that movie growing up.
Yeah, Page Master. It's another one.
Oh yeah, and he was in Uncle Buck, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Buck was great. TGV Monster also says, love the android fight with Jason. She was smart enough explode his head. Main reason they never do smart kills on Jason because they need a sequel. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But then it's retardedly brought back as a cyborg.
Exactly.
TGV Monster also says, which kind of werewolf do you prefer? The classic Wolfman or the hulking beast from Dog Soldiers and the Howling?
Dog Soldiers is fun. I don't know if I have a preference.
The Howling's cool.
Underworld. I need girth and like good mask to wear with me. Yes, you heard me. You heard me.
Hung werewolves. That's good.
Hung werewolves, man. Like I don't like the skinny, skimpy Dog Soldier ones that look like they're just wearing a fucking mask. I think werewolves should really. They should be like not quite the Incredible Hulk, but they should be massive, just the way I have them in my head canon.
Wiznilly P says the Reaper, when you said attractive women who are nice don't exist, did you notice the silence? Also, hi, Vex.
I could say exception, but that
ruined the point.
It ruined the super chat.
I don't think Vex is the type of person to get offended by. He knows the points he's making. Not directed.
Zeddy Boy says, does this confirm the 2026 Halloween arc is Friday the 13th?
Huh?
I don't think we've only done one movie. No, we've done 2, right?
Yeah,
because we did. Jason took Manhattan. We're kind of on an extended Friday the 13th arc.
Yeah, maybe next year will be another Halloween, and there'll be 2 too. Who knows? Jeremy Soden says, pennies for Vex's terrifying seasonal face reveal.
She went all out. That was an impressive amount of work on there.
You should realize how lazy we are.
Yeah.
But always left. And she
I
went to
know.
the airport putting contacts in.
I'm just like, I felt so bad when I'm like, oh fuck. And I said at the beginning, I'm realizing how this came. I'm realizing what I said now, like hours later. I said I thought she was Az. I was referring to the fucking the cosplay, the way he dresses up when he does his Halloween. It's the exact same way, the type of effort that he puts in. But I'm like, wait a minute. Like an hour later, I'm like, did I fucking I hope I didn't insult her in that way or anything. It's not no sense of that, but no woman wants to be referred to as they say look like a man, but she looked fantastic. I can't believe how much effort went into that costume.
The
Trans
Proctophile
Terrifier.
says, yeah. After the last show, I want to see if Platoon can work out the names of black folks I've met. Like, I don't know.
Ariqua.
I'll
help you out there.
Pronunciation.
Ariqua. Me and my mom and my sister used to make fun of these names on Jenny
But
Jones.
there's an I in it. Surely it's a Ariqua because there's Q-U-I.
Yeah, Ariqua or Shaquiqua or any of the most ridiculous black girls in America. They have these fucking names that are just, I don't get it.
Oh, I get it.
Shaquisha.
I don't know if After Dark is MIA yet, by the way. Tay came in and said, since After Dark is MIA, he's just a spooky question for spooky season. Ever seen a ghost or anything paranormal? Because Vex's makeup is haunting.
This is I got a story. Anyone have one?
No.
No, I've seen people get beaten up, but that's not paranormal.
I've had one that stuck with me my entire life that I convinced. I've had decades to consider whether or not it was real or not. The door to my basement, I saw it open when I was a kid, and the cats would often open the door, so it wasn't anything I was going to be shocked by. And I walked up to go greet the cat, like I had done 1,000 times, and there was no cat there. The door didn't have a draft. I'd been through that door a million times. It was the basement I played video games in. Watching movies as a kid, and I'm very familiar with how heavy that door was, and it was opening on its own the entire distance. And I remember specifically part of the reason the story sticks with me is that I was too scared to be alone, and I was watching my sister do her hair, and there was no fucking way I would sit there and watch my sister do her hair unless I was terrified. So like I know 100% that this shit was legit. And I remember her telling me she thought she was like hearing things too as well. So that's the only thing I could think of that was like definitively I don't have an answer for. But
maybe it's just your sister trolling you. She wanted to spend more time with you.
No, it's the only possibility was the cat opening the door, and there was no cat. The cat we had a bell, and I just remember my stomach sinking when I saw that there was no cat, because like there's no answer for why this door is moving now, and it was still moving as I was saying that. So that's it. That's mine. I can't believe all of you guys. Nobody has something.
Don't have one. No.
I can't have one. They don't exist.
Yeah.
That's my response.
I don't know. I didn't say it was a ghost. I said it was. I don't have an answer for it. So
Your door opened
on its own. The key part.
My mum insists there is because she lives in this cottage just down the road, which is really old, and it was owned by an ancient old woman called Doreen, and she died in the cottage. And so my mum insists that the spirit of Doreen still haunts the place. But the only evidence for that is like her partner will come back in, and for some reason his glass of water has just been thrown across the room, and it's but that's just mum. So well, maybe. But then what happens about when I go out of the room and I come back in and like the duvet's been turned around? So again, that could, I mean, what are you telling? Are you telling me that the ghost of Doreen is rearranging your bed sheets because she doesn't think it's tidy enough? The fucking kind of conjuring movie is this? No, it's just mum again.
And that's the problem with ghosts in general too, of just like if you could do this, why aren't you doing this? Why like what are your capabilities?
Write something on the wall.
Write something on the wall. Are you trolling? Are you helping? Help me get rich then if you got all these superpowers. Like it's just you never know what the rules are. And that's why I appreciate ghost media that grounds it completely so you have an understanding of what's going on, things like Bly and whatnot. Because otherwise, your headcanon goes wild. What the fuck's going on?
I wanted to rename her Alexa Doreen, so without telling her, obviously. So like when she's talking about Doreen, say, "Oh, Doreen did this," and Alexa will just play weird music. But unfortunately, you can't call it Doreen. It has to be Echo or something else. Shit.
Well, my mum thinks she saw an alien, which is well, not a spaceship, because she said I was out in the open, and then I don't know where the open is. She's terrible at clarifying stuff. Like, where's the thing you want? It's in the cupboard. Which cupboard? In that room. And that's it. You won't get any more like specific. So she goes, I was out in the open and this light shone on me and then kind of zoomed off very quickly. And I went, that's probably a helicopter, you know?
Probably.
And then she goes, "No, it moved." And I went, "Yeah, helicopters move."
Apparently, the house
Because
that like
it's an
when I was a
alien.
baby in was haunted, and that's why my parents moved. But like, I never get more out of my dad. I was like, "Dad, do you believe in ghosts?" He's like, "No." And I was like, "Well, why we move out of the first house?" He was like, "Oh, the house was haunted."
Which is it, bro?
Thanks.
Come on, man.
Want to clarify?
Spit it out. Jeremy Snowden says, great fun. Happy Spooktober. Good night, y'all.
Happy Spookyween.
October. Yeah, man.
Yes.
It's all month.
Joey Bag of Donuts says, I love that Vex dressed up as Sting. Common People says, you guys should be sending me super chats for watching this, but also boobs. 10 out of 10.
We showed you boobs, kind of. So that's our super chat.
Wolfsbane sends in a couple back to back. In true canon, Boba climbs out of the Sarlacc pit because his armor is strong enough to survive and fixes jetpack. He's then saved by Dangar, another bounty hunter. He annually shoots the pit from orbit.
Well, that's not what I saw. I saw him fucking crawl out like a jackass and got hit in the head by some fucking Ewok creature. And then he was imprisoned. Fucking, they wouldn't give him water.
Where his fucking armor was. It's like, I have to go back. I have to fly my spaceship into the Sarlacc to retrieve the armor that I crawled out of the Sarlacc wearing. What a terrific show.
And then the Sand people who rate Shmi Skywalker are all good people.
Yep.
Yeah, they're all good. They're oppressed.
And tortured them.
The rapist monsters from fucking the prequels are all oppressed now, just like Rings of Power. Everything has to be oppressed. Everything under the fucking sun. And then there was a giant montage of him building a stick because that was important.
I don't want to sound woke, but you guys got to stop calling Tusken Raiders sand people.
They tried to kill Luke. They go, ooh, and then try to punch him.
Yeah, they are the enemy. Like Anakin fucked them up, and it was the one good thing he did.
Joey Bag says, "Thanks for the mini fap, guys. Happy Halloween."
Mini fap.
Yeah,
Happy Halloween.
And the final one was from Wolfsbane. My mother worked in the NICU, and she's heard a lot of terrible names. For certain people, it's either ridiculous names spelt wrong or names like Diamond.
What's wrong with that? It's a cool name.
Is it?
Diamond Jones.
It's like right on the edge of acceptable, I think. But
Diamond
like, it's
Jones
when you
sounds
get
like
like
a porn star name.
it does.
Northwest.
It's the kind of name you choose.
It's a stage name.
No, that's Buck
not a real
Nasty.
name.
That's a fucking porn star
Yeah,
name.
I
Like a
went
Diamond
Germany
Nasty.
with a J.
What? Germany? J?
Your name was Germany, but it was spelled Jermany.
I worked with a guy whose name was Alpha. His actual name was Alpha. It's just like such a strange. I don't even know how I
You
feel
need a
about
brother called Omega.
that. Yeah, I
Just
know.
gotta
It's like
walk-
what is this?
I worked with a guy named MacGyver.
MacGyver. There's one.
The tacky trash names in the UK tend to be like they're named after cars, so you get like Mercedes and stuff like
I
that.
knew one of
Oh,
those.
yeah.
That's my ex.
So
That's
rough.
my. Oh, I dated a girl whose daughter was named Mercedes. Yeah.
I've never met a girl named Mercedes that didn't have like an extremely like problematic background.
Daddy issues, the name.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Fuck.
Do you have the name of strippers?
Yeah, Wolfsbane says
Destiny,
usually
yeah.
stripper names. Usually stripper names. Yeah.
Lexus.
Yep.
I'm classy.
So that will do it. I don't know, guys. Do you want to do an After Dark?
I'm coming down with something, so I will hop off. But if you guys want to go ahead, you go ahead.
I kind of
Probably skip it for tonight. This was definitely in depth.
Yeah.
Be able to go through.
all right. I'll cancel it out.
Same with me. It's fucking
Jason's
Yeah,
killed my brain power.
no, this
Fair enough.
Yeah, I do feel like I just got like cracked in the head with a bat. After.
it was much more in depth than I think any of us anticipated too.
Agreed. But if you go for it, Bud, I'll join with you. But I would like to say hello to my wife.
No, it's all good.
You lost
It's taken care of. There is no After Dark. So yeah, we are quitters. Sorry, Ryan.
No.
Right.
Well, I give it all for the After Dark.
Yep. After Dark next week. Then
Mm-hmm.
I think there were people waiting too, so they're just getting
Oh, no.
routed
Sorry,
somewhere
guys.
else.
Well, I was gonna say I didn't want to make it a whole tangent or mention the thing, but I do have a UFO story, so I'll save that for another stream for sure.
Yeah,
because
save that for
that's,
After Dark.
Definitely an in-depth one.
Yeah, and I'll ask my dad more about the haunted house and see if he'll elaborate more than the fact that it was just haunted.
I just feel like through mutual friends and family, we should all, even just through this panel alone, we should have fucking answers of whether or not there's ghosts or aliens right now. Someone should have saw something, you know? I saw a door. That's all I got.
I will go around and thank the panel though. Sammy, thanks for being here, man. It's always fun to talk to you. So
Yeah, thanks for having me.
yeah, you want to shout anything out or anything you're up to?
No, not really. You know, if you guys are, you know, like what I'm doing, I got a Twitter. I post all my stuff on there.
Cool. Brooks, you releasing anything anytime soon?
Not soon, but I'm working on it. I'll get back to you.
All right, fair enough. Well, thanks for being here as always, man.
Oh yeah.
Reaper, what about you? You releasing anything?
I'll have to finish my Tron Ares thing, but I'm watching Welcome to Derry as well, and
Oh yeah, you should do that.
the spoilers look to be very true.
Right on. Yeah. The spoilers looked like shit from what you showed us. So
Yep.
yep. And Platoon, you releasing anything soon? I bet you are.
Maybe a little Tron things up, which is bombing about as well as the movie did, which is fantastic. But it's there if anybody hasn't seen it. And if I can find a Shelby Oaks or drag myself to the cinema to see it, which I should really do, then I will do a short-ish one on that at some point this week. But we will see.
Yeah.
Maybe there's my answer. Actually, it might be Shelby Oaks. I'm very interested in what's going on over there.
And I just released a video about Nepo babies and the dark side of Hollywood Nepo babies in particular. So you can check that out. And next up for me, I think will probably be Predator Badlands. It's a little,
Oh yeah,
well,
that's coming out. Is that
yeah,
November the
it comes out the
7th?
6th. Well, 7th technically, but 6th. It's when the
You've got
show.
two other films. You've got Frankenstein that comes out on Netflix, and you've got Running Man.
Oh, I've heard good
Mhm.
things about Frankenstein.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
All right, well, that'll do it for this week's BSUP, and we will see you all next week. After Dark will return as well, and yeah, that'll do it. So we'll see you then. Goodbye, everyone. Platoon, take us out of here.
Bye, bye, bye.
Fuck you.